Ain't nobody really in here. Ain't nobody seeing nothing but.
All right, I
You
turned it off. I got it off.
ain't have to turn it off.
Yes, that ain't got anything to do with what we were talking about. At least I learned how to do it, though, right? And there's a bunch of other games too.
To share your screen.
Hmm.
I said to share your screen.
Hmm.
Mm. No, I was just looking. They still on.
Pizza.
Visa. Inspired 2 out now.
Pizza.
I'm just looking at who all going live.
Hmm.
Who all is live right now?
Hello, hello, everyone that's coming in the house.
Coming in the house. Yeah. Oh goodness. What is the poll? What should the poll be?
What do you think?
Um, well, it only give you option yes or no.
All right, that's my house tip for the day until we start talking.
Huh?
I said pizza.
Hey Jaden, how you doing? Thank you.
Hello, hello.
Thank you for coming out. As
Hmm.
usual. Mm, let me see.
Pizza.
What's a good question? What's a good question that involves a yes or no answer
Hmm.
that pertains to this particular show? Hmm.
You can say something like, "Oh, can you do true and false?"
Let me see. Can you change it?
'Cause, like if you do true and false, you could say,
Oh,
uh, "Being married is easier, true or false," kind of thing. Can you do that?
um, let me see. So let me do up here. So I put in that thing. Are you team married
There you go.
or team single?
Mhm.
Oh, it said add an option. What is another option? If you ain't married, if you ain't single,
Divorced.
uh, what's another one?
Single, married, divorced, um, joint. I don't know. Oh, girlfriend, boyfriend, relationship.
Well, when you dating, you're single,
Hmm.
you're not married. So what would it be? Dee, 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 dee.
Relationship, because you're not married, but you're not single. Boyfriend and girlfriend.
Well, you know what? I ain't even got to add that option in. Get out of here,
There you go.
because it's about team married or team single. Which one are you? Which one are you? But yes, so um, yes, the look, what am I doing? You got your stuff. You eating good, girl. You eating that pizza?
Eating that
Hey,
pizza.
everyone. Jaden, thanks for coming in. I don't know if you know anything about this topic, but are you for team married or team single? I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but that is what this is about.
What you eating?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had cooked the cabbage yesterday, so I got cabbage, cornbread, and I'm gonna call it pork steak.
Okay.
Really is a pork chop, but I got A1 steak sauce with it to be fancy.
Oh, okay. So have you tried the Pillsbury Doughboy? Is it Pillsbury? Yeah, Pillsbury Doughboy. You know how they have the biscuits. They
Mm,
now have corn. They have cornbread now.
What?
Yeah, and it's really, really good actually. It's got like a sweet bread to it. It's like a sweet taste of bread, like a sweet bread. Almost like you're eating the Hawaiian bread. It's really good.
So it's basically like Jiffy Mix.
Right, but it's turned into a biscuit, like a spiral biscuit.
Oh, so they got a biscuit cornbread.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Okay. No, I haven't really tasted it. I just know. Thank you for being here today.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. You can't eat without no elevator music.
Right.
That's right. Let me see. Do I want night driving? Um, we can talk. I hear that on so many people different on their lives and stuff. It's like,
I
okay.
know. It's time for them to like put something that you can add yourself, which one you want. Like you can download other music.
Mm-hmm. This is not gonna work.
Not at all.
Look, which one I haven't really heard anybody playing. Maybe because they don't like it.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
That
you.
rock and roll one.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's what I play all the time.
The duck.
Other people play that. Oh, look.
Not too much of that one.
Okay.
There you go. That's a good little beat. I never even realized it had that little.
Yes, it had that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But yes, Jaden, what you eating on if you're still here? This not supposed to be a lunch thing, but we decided we was gonna eat and talk about
Mm-hmm.
married life versus single life. Where's everyone? They out and about. I see Sue is in the bushes. Mm. Wait a minute, I forgot something.
Did you put the witch collar on?
No, y'all know that's where I'm going. um, well, look like from the poll, it say 75% selected married.
Hmm. Hey, Bia, Hiza? Bia Hiza? Bia Hiza? I'm just gonna call you Hiza. What's up, Hiza? Hello, Miss Lorraine. How are you, darling?
And Lorraine came into the room.
Mm-hmm.
How's she doing? How's she doing? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So we just trying to get some people in the house. Miss Lorraine, thank you, Queen Lorraine, for coming in. I really appreciate it. Sorry that we're sitting back here, we eating.
Always eating.
Mm-hmm. Is that something you do as you get older?
It's better than doing drugs.
Hey, what if you do both? Okay. No, no. I say that because I remember talking with my friend, rest her soul. We
Mm-hmm.
were talking about like when we was younger, we
Mm-hmm.
thought about like partying and where we going shopping and this and that, what we're gonna do next and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
then as we get older, we start talking about what restaurant we going to? What you like today? I don't know. What you cooking today?
Mm-hmm. That's true. It goes from one thing to the next.
Thank you for coming in, Lorraine, and representing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta have tea with because I cook my greens and they got a little grease in it. So not to clog my arteries, I'm going Chinese.
I'm going water.
Ah, yeah, Biazo, be Hazel's in the house.
That's what I'm going.
But happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in. The conversation is about married life versus single life. The reason for that topic is because she's married and I'm totally single. And we both love the situation we're in. We really do. I mean, I'm not living outside my means because if I was, then definitely I'd need a husband. I'm living within my range or less.
Mm-hmm.
So how you doing, Miss Lorraine?
Definitely, definitely, marriage life is great.
Mm-hmm. Now, we did say as we age, usually the conversation involved daily bodily function. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Miss Lorraine, we eat. Stop it.
She's talking about the needs for our bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it ain't that, my hair in my mouth. Mhm. So what did you have? You already ate your lunch, Miss Lorraine? I mean, we got four in the house, but someone is hiding out in the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know who that is, but
Mm-hmm.
and we also know that I was trying to be nice about it. Huh? She was trying to be nice, you know.
I know.
You were when you said bodily function, her mind just went. And me, I just thought about what you said. I said the needs of the body, like what we need. When we was younger, we was just talking about what we wanted.
Yeah, everything has changed. Definitely.
We got some things to post up there to go along with our conversation. We
Mm-hmm.
also know that Miss V has a live going on right now as well. So, with that being said, where's everybody? They standing in the line at the grocery store? What? But also, Miss Lorraine, we did say it was open panel. If you want to come up and say something, you
All
know,
right.
I believe I found the elder version of myself in you.
Mm-hmm.
For one, you said you was an Aquarian. So am I. So am I. And people always, even in my family, come to ask for advice and stuff like that. The leftovers from the Mexican restaurant. A Jaime burger, fries, and body armor. Mm.
Now I'm at the table waiting for the waiter or waitress.
Yeah. None.
Leftovers from where? Jamie Burgers and fries and a body armor. You want to hop up and eat? Come on, girl. Join us. She's married as well. We good. How are you, Hiza? Okay, you know who got to go to the bathroom, of course.
Okay, but it sounds good, Miss Lorraine. I think I had a burger 3 weeks ago. Mm. Oh, that's easy. Here we go. There you go, Miss Lorraine. Not good. Still living a life in Ukraine. This is making me angry. I'm telling you, Lisa, sometimes you think the grass is greener on the other side. Well, you're gonna get complaints from both sides. Maybe bad over there where you at or whatever, and we over here in America complain about the same thing.
Yep.
The rise of the gas. Since all of this happened, again, they trying to make us immobile where we can't go anywhere by raising the prices of gas. That is ridiculous. Too ridiculous.
Hello, beautiful.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
there you go. I'm sorry. I forgot you got that ability. Hello. How are
Hey, you
you,
guys.
lovely? Hi.
I'm fine. How are you? I'm glad to see you guys today.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
Happy to see
yeah.
you too, sweetie.
you. Uh-huh. Look like you laying back or that chair look comfy.
Yes, I'm in my lift chair. It is. I go to sleep here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm always late for everything.
Oh no.
She just be chilling in that chair, forgetting everything else that's going on.
It
I'd be the
happens.
same way because those
Ah,
things are very comfortable.
Mm-hmm. It happens.
yes, yes, they are.
So, Miss
Yeah.
Lorraine, you're
So how
married.
long? Yes.
You're married. Yes. How long
Yes.
you been married? I didn't catch the full interview. I caught
It'd
the
be
full part.
18 years. 18 years in August.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I need a medal.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I hear the good and bad about marriage. So that makes me say, okay, it can't always be good. We know that. We know that. We'd be
Yeah.
living in a fairy tale world if we believe that.
Right.
He just said he's single. All right, team single. But I don't want to be selfish and thinking of myself, like, because I look at marriage, honestly, as you taking over where his mama left off. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, I ain't got time for that. I don't raise my kids. No. But it's more than that. I
Mhm.
know. I know. It's more than that.
Yeah.
That's a way
Really?
to put it. That's a good way to put it.
What? It does.
That you're taking over from where the mama left off.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels that way. Yep. Yep.
Especially when they're sick. You're like,
Oh.
literally, I can take care of myself when I'm sick, but you need me to babysit you? Mm-mm.
Hmm. Yep.
when
Something
they
else.
when they get sick, they're gonna die.
Hmm. Exactly.
Hmm.
I know that. I know. It's like as a woman, when we got kids, we can't afford to get sick. And even if we get sick,
No,
we gotta pretend we not. 'Cause we
and
got this
can and carry on.
mm-hmm. But
Hmm.
them,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
I know the world is ending.
But
Yeah.
what is the best part about being married for you?
Um, I guess the companionship, the support system of it. If you find a good way to establish that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Always having someone there, for sure.
Yeah. Yes.
that
Yeah.
probably be on the list of the reason to get married. Um, is to have that companionship. But like right now with me and with everything going on, it's like I can't trust anybody. I don't want to trust anyone. I don't know what's going on out there. I don't know anything. So it's like I just rather stay solo till everything.
Yeah.
If it does, other than that, just make on what I got myself
Hmm.
and me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to know who to believe. And um, I've talked about this before. Women are attracted to the sound.
Mm-hmm.
So men come up with these sounds and buzzwords to get your attention and everything. And they're not necessarily true, but they feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And men are visual creatures.
Yes, they
And
are.
they're attracted by the things that they see.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And it amazes me of the things that they're looking for right
Mm-hmm.
now. The
Right.
the chicken head, the ratchet mouth, the the pole sliders. It's like, is that really what you want? And see, that could just be a
Twerkers.
temporary attraction. It
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
could just be temporary. Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah. They gotta think like when they do find someone that's doing these things, twerking and hitting a club, hitting them poles or whatever they're doing and being ratchet and all that. You you're looking at them being, oh, they hot and they nice body, nice that. Okay, wait till they have children and they let themselves go. You really want
Yeah.
that pole still going? No, you don't. You don't want them on that pole no more. You don't want them on that pole no more.
Yeah.
They'll be lucky to get
Yeah.
up on that pole. So yeah.
You know what? That's with all of them. They had the audacity to think you're gonna stay that young, beautiful, vibrant, shapely
Mhm.
woman that they met years ago and they turned into Homer Simpson.
Right.
Like,
With
Yeah.
twins in their belly.
like,
I ask my husband on a daily basis when your twins coming. It's been over 10 years now. Let's go. Let's get them babies out. But I'm still attracted to my husband, so yeah.
oh yeah. Oh, you guys been together 30 some years, right?
33 years.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you gotta
Yeah.
be. Mhm.
Yeah. He still
Gotta be
got his
something.
apple booty. That's what I'm happy. I'm happy that he still got his apple booty. Still got that.
Now
Might have
you
a
know not
belly, but he still got apple booty.
you
Stay
know
in that
not to
realm.
mention nothing apple around me, okay? No, but that's good. I mean, after being with somebody that long, it should be there. It still should be there, no
Mhm.
matter what. Unless you just stayed there
Yeah.
for the sake of the children and
Yeah.
whatever. But the
Yeah.
other question too was like people like say, "Oh, I saw them and I fell in love at first sight." Is that true, Miss Lorraine?
um, it's not love. They got your attention.
Hmm.
And in order to fall in love, they got to keep your attention. Keep you interested.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in love at first sight. You know, sure
Yeah.
don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Because from my friend, he's a anger management psychologist, and he was talking
Oh,
about. He said that when people meet and they marry, they don't be in love. They don't. That ain't love. Love come over the years, because they
yes,
gotta know
yes.
each other and learn from each other. And I'm like, hey, do I got that much time? No, I'm just kidding. No, but
It does. Okay. So the way I met my husband, I'm not gonna say I fell in love with him right away. No. But what I felt in my stomach told me that that was where I was gonna be the rest of my life. And that's
Mm,
exactly what happened. So that's where I'm
okay.
at still with the same person that I saw, and I was like, drop dead. Oh my God. I was just like, my stomach started turning. I was like having those butterflies in my stomach. And I was like, am I getting sick, or is this like, this is who I want to be with? And that's who I ended up being with. And that's the one who I'm with still till this day. So we rock as in like, we're ride or die.
okay.
Yeah, that
So
sounded like a spiritual connection for your
yes.
stomach to do all that. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yes. Yes, definitely. Definitely.
It sure did. I could see you knew he's talking to her. She like, he talking to me? Dang, I must got it.
Well, the plus was that when I did have all these feelings, when he smiled, his teeth were straight. So yeah, I have a thing for straight teeth.
Ah,
Sorry,
Definitely.
sorry, I just do.
Love a guy with a nice smile and some nice teeth.
Hmm.
Like, ooh, look at that
Yes.
mhm.
smile.
Hmm.
She we hear. Oh, Blue Devil said hi, Miss Lorraine, and of course, Blue Devil
He
came
said,
up in here and didn't speak to me, or you. He said,
"No."
Miss Lorraine, don't y'all guys get enough? I'm gonna have to send you guys over to the Lady Love so she can put you back in check. Blue Devil, you didn't speak to none of us. Oh my God, they not from the country.
Mm-mm.
They not from the country.
Yeah. He said hitting the wall. He said they hitting the wall with what? What do you mean they hitting the wall? I'm trying to see what the heck he said before that.
And she we here said Mary. We here. She we got you.
Hmm.
You come up and talk about it too. We want a man perspective,
For sure.
Yeah.
definitely. Because where I work, I got some ladies. They from another country and everything, but their marriage was arranged.
Mm.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
Hold on. My mom and dad tried that. It didn't work. Hold on.
arranged for you. That's why she went to Louisiana. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a conversation about that too, about arranged weddings. You know, people do it for different reasons, but do that person actually eventually fall in love with that person that they was made to marry?
Okay, so it wasn't like arranged for say, but it was where they were like, this guy had money. I mean like shmoney, and I know just a little bit of money, shmoney.
Mm-hmm.
But my sister wasn't they couldn't get my sister to get with him, marry him. So they're like, well, maybe she will. And I was like, yes, no. No, I don't care how much money you got. You're not sticking me with this person. There's not gonna happen. And I saw how my dad was with my mom, and I was like, nah, no, no, thank you, not happening.
Were they
Their
ever
marriage was
married?
arranged. Their marriage wasn't arranged. It's just he was just a pain in the butt to my mom.
Mm.
He's one of those guys that are like, look, the cup will be like right here, and he'll tell her, "Can you grab that cup for me?" That kind of thing. The
Oh, please.
laziest, the laziest person you'll imagine. Yeah, he was lazy with that. Literally, it'll be right next to him, and he'll go, "Can you refresh my cup of water? Can you get up and get it yourself?" I almost tell him that a few times, like he's my dad, but I mean, I respect him, so I never said anything. But I was like, "Can you get up and get it your doggone self? What you gonna do? She can't walk over there and get you a cup of water. Come on now."
You got to do for yourself. Stop playing.
I know. Growing up in my household, I think that probably was something that probably traumatized me too, because we couldn't eat until my father eat.
Oh, Jesus.
So my
So
mom
you were
would
hungry until
fix
then?
him. She would fix him his dinner and put it on this push cart to push it into the living room where he was at, and we wasn't allowed to go in. Push it in there to where he's at, and he would eat. And then when he was done, then we could eat. And I'm like, what the? No. Nah. And it was so crazy because it was like when we found out they was divorcing and he left, we was all celebrating like, yeah, yeah. But my mom was so heartbroken. We didn't pay no attention to her feelings.
Oh,
Like, oh my gosh, why she sad? He's gone. Yeah,
mm,
I think she was sad.
mm.
Like he left me with all these badass kids. We didn't think about that.
Blue Devil said, I have home training. I show love to y'all first at it again.
I know, BDG.
How you doing?
I just wanted to start something. You want to come up and talk about it? Let's hear your story.
You shorten everybody's names? She said BDG.
They can short mans too. They could just say media or edit. Because you've been a forget. But this is the thing that we was talking about, because there is a lot of advantage to being married and there's advantage to being single.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know, I hope your husband's not near. So let's whisper here. Have there ever been a time that you wish you were single? You can nod your head yes or no.
When he's sick.
There we go.
When he's sick. Yes. Because he's a big old whopping baby.
When he's sick,
Yep.
you got a house full of babies.
Yes.
You knew. See, I am at the gym. Look, he trying to mess with. Oh, Etta, huh? We here, Etta. And Blue Devil said, I am at the gym. Oh, you playing with me? You know.
Hey, she.
Hey, how
No,
y'all
that's
doing?
not me.
Uh-oh.
We're doing great. We are doing great. So you said married. Why you say married?
It's a lot of good in, being married.
Mhm.
Family structure, especially me as a man, I want kids. Well, I have kids, but, wanted kids and to, have that family structure. Because when you see your parents doing things, you want to be able to structure your life or your kids in which you want to do it better.
Okay.
So, having a relationship with somebody, that's a good thing, And I heard what y'all was saying earlier, about the men, the way they treated the women back in the day. But you got to understand from that time frame, that's how the men were taught and the women were taught to, treat the relationship. As time went on, it evolved to where women also had to say so, and men they would, carry themselves a certain way as well. So, you know, your grandparents' relationship is not the same as yours, but it was something that most people modeled their relationship after, and it would go either up or down to the point where if you didn't want a relationship like that, you wouldn't marry a person, because from what I hear on a lot on the panel, a lot of women wouldn't marry a man who kind of, you know, put his foot down too much. That'd be something that you wouldn't partake in or wouldn't like. But like I say, to the degree now, you have options to where most women that married those men was because of security. No matter how that guy treated them, they knew that the family was going to be taken care of. So they bit the bullet in most cases in the family structure. But now it's pushed to where women, technically don't have to bite the bullet, but then down the line, far as marriage, you're gonna be missing out on everything else, far as like, financial wise, having like women say now, the companion later on in life, you might lose out on that because of certain things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you
Mm,
brought up a good point, but I'm still not biting. I'm sorry.
yeah.
All of that is good. All of that is good, and yeah, like you said, back in the days, it was that to that degree, back how our grandparents was doing things and my parents and stuff were doing things, and things have changed so much, so
Yeah,
much. But
a
all in
lot.
all, you happy? See? Oh, you can
Yeah,
whisper it if you want to.
yep. Oh no,
Go
I can scream to the top of my lungs. I'm happy.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I'm good.
good. That's good. I don't know where you're from or anything. It's like, even in my area, in my community where I'm at, there's a more. They was married, but now they divorced. A bunch of single ladies, and in my job, the same way. I'm like, wow, what is this coming to? Like a bunch of ladies single, more ladies than men. What the heck?
Well, it's outweighing anyway because there are more women than there are men actually. Because I mean, you know the typical men go to jail, but the point of it is, a lot of men we do crazy stuff. I seen this one YouTube video where a guy he had sat on the back of a shotgun. He took the barrel of the shotgun and put his butt on it and just leaned back. So typically we do more dangerous things. So let alone with everything else, it's not a lot of men.
Wait,
To the
wait,
point
wait,
where
wait, wait, wait,
Mhm,
wait. You cannot just go over that. What you say about that?
mhm,
What?
the guy
What?
it was a funny video that they talked about how this is why women live longer than men. So there was a guy, he took a shotgun, he put it on the ground, the butt on the ground, and the barrel part, he set it and he just leaned back to where he can sit back where the barrel was sitting there on his butt. But physically, unless somebody pulled the trigger, then the gun would have went off. But they were just saying, like, why would you do that to a
mhm,
gun in the first place? So they,
mm,
they were just doing like one guy, he took a nail gun and he was going so fast with the nail gun, he put a nail through his shoe, but he had on steel toes to the point where everybody was laughing at him. He was scared because I guess he was going so fast he didn't pay attention. But it's to that point. But like they say, there are a lot more women than men. So when it
Mm.
come down to it, when a woman divorces or be single, to the degree men have more options, than the women because there are far more women
'Cause
that a man can say,
there's more
"Uh,
women in the world. Is that why they killing all these women off so they can make it even now? I'm
no,
just
Ooh.
asking. Just asking.
no, because you got to understand, there's a population of men that are actually not killing or doing anything to the women.
No, no, no,
It's
no, not the ones that are no, not the good people. No, I'm not talking about the, like you or like in general. I'm not saying in general. I'm saying as in the ones that are killing women out there. Is that the reason? Are they trying to make population where it's even for women and men to be together?
no, that's not the
Makes you
case.
wonder
No, no, no.
because I
That's
know the
part.
government is trying to knock people out here
Now,
and there and certain
now,
type of people. I believe
now,
that.
now, the thing of that, the government might have an input in that, but far as
Hmm.
men, there's a situation you don't see a lot of men doing it on the premise of relationship. Most men are infatuated, and to the degree women are too, that are in
Hmm.
relationship. Because they had a guy in Atlanta, him and his wife came down here from what was it, St. Louis, and he was a minister, and they moved
Hmm.
down to Atlanta, and the woman killed, the man. They don't know if it was due to cheating or what. I mean, because they both had successful business, and I think they
Hmm.
was in the church. I think the guy was a pastor or something in the church to the degree, but she snapped and killed the whole family. I mean, you could say, well, she might be doing that to offset the number of men, but like I said, it's just a point of passion in relationships. Why most men are having these situations with women, and vice versa with women as well.
That's
So to the
crazy.
degree, it's
That's
not like
Um,
men are doing this with the intent.
yeah.
let me
Go
add
ahead.
something to
Go ahead,
to
sweetie.
that. Um, if you look at the daredevil things that men do, okay, as far as automobile insurance, the man's insurance or the male's insurance is going to be high until he's 26. After he turns 26, he's not considered as much of a high risk. But if you
Mm-hmm.
look at the high risk takers, most of it started after integration. When you got these brothers that are running with these white boys that are truly daredevils, that'll do
Mm-hmm.
anything for attention,
Mm-hmm.
for sport and play, those are the
Mm-hmm.
ones that that are getting involved in the weird stuff, you know. And as far as the violence, there's more in our community geared towards us than to the people that they're trying to follow. There's a show on MTV that my grandchildren were watching called Ridiculousness,
Mm-hmm.
and they do some of the stupidest stuff,
This.
and
Yes.
there's an audience laughing at them, you know. And I'd stop them from watching that, you know,
Yeah.
because they'll be doing that next and can't
Mm.
understand why their arm is broke, you know. And then DSS wants to take them from me, you know, because I wasn't more responsible, you know, in the entertainment that they got and everything. But and then they
Mm-hmm.
go to school, and you
Mm-hmm.
know somebody's got it. But in the area that we're in, maybe 20% of the children there are white, and most of them have better educations. They get more knowledge from home. So it's like a community thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And there was on let me see, what was it, this morning on the news? They were talking about the 1918 Spanish flu. And my granddaughter said, "I never heard of that." I said, "Because they're not teaching history in school." When the other one came out, the latest one came out, they mentioned the Spanish flu and talked about it for a minute. And then they closed the book and that was it. Nobody's made any comparisons. You know, everybody's in the Mexican restaurant last night. Me and my family were the only ones in a mask. So they're still
Wow.
playing Daredevil. We were
Yeah,
the
they
only
are.
ones in a mask.
They
Yes.
are.
You know, so you know, even with the shotgun thing, where that come from? Why would he put something on his behind? You know, what was it supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you know, just keeping it real. You know, that's why there's not as many men because they're not all stupid. They're just silly, and they haven't gotten all the education and the examples that they need. And
Mm-hmm.
as far as our grandparents, they did what was necessary, and it was embarrassing to get a divorce or to even separate. You know, so out of shame, they'd stay together, and it would still work out. They had a few years ago, they had some 80-year-olds here. There was a man and two women that were
Mm-hmm.
fighting, shooting, and cutting at each other.
Mm.
The two women were fighting over the man. It's like, so what's he doing? Yeah. So you know what kind of example was he if he had grandsons or granddaughters? You know, what are these people doing? What's wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
that, yeah, all of that, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But like I said, these day and time, like I read an article where it's saying the millennials, they ain't thinking about getting married. That's not even in the equation for them. It's about other things.
Right.
So
Nope.
is the marriage life being, you know, how would you word it? You know, people, they would rather just live together and co-parent the children and so forth. So that's this generation growing up now.
But can I say something to
Go for it.
that?
Go for it.
The crazy thing is, you know, over the years, guys have got a bad deal with marriage. You know, to the degree, I mean, have an understanding of this. Most guys don't make typically enough money to give alimony, but the ones that do, they hit that point of paying alimony to their wives and stuff, in which, you know, it's horrible. Let's say they're in a situation where, the woman do make money and you don't communicate out of spite. I mean, that's the whole reason, in my opinion, why a lot of men get put on child support. Because most men, when you put them on child support, they pay child support. I mean, the ones that always are big in numbers are the ones that don't pay. But I mean, let's be honest. If a man have 2 kids
Yeah.
or 3 kids and he don't take care of those kids, and a woman still has a child by him, he's not going to take care of that fourth or fifth child. So
Mhm.
I mean, that's without a doubt of understanding,
Mm.
knowing that you put yourself in this predicament to deal with a man who already had kids that wasn't taking care of their kids, but had a baby by him. I mean, there's a couple of rappers, I mean, just regular people that have a total. There was a guy in Tennessee had 30 kids by 11 different women. And if you do the math,
Oh.
30 and
Oh.
11 don't match up. So he had multiple kids by most of those women, and he was only paying a minimum of $5 child support for each child at minimum.
You
Mm.
can't do
Mm.
nothing with that. What you gonna do? Buy a burger?
Exactly. And see, the point of it was he worked at
Mm.
I think it was like Burger King, one of those fast food joints.
Oh
But the
Jesus,
point
I'm
of it,
done. What the
yeah, but
heck's he doing having all these children? Zip it up
Yeah,
but
so
and
but
close your
still,
legs, ladies. Close your
Miss
daggone legs.
Miss Lorraine said women sounds. He came and whispered some sweet nothings in their ear. Shut them down.
yeah, but
Make
I
it
mean that's a lot of sweet nothings for you to deal with a man
yeah,
that had all them kids. I
right.
mean, it's not nothing to hide. I mean,
And
typically when you're in a relationship, those are the first couple of things that you want to talk about in relationship, or you know, how are you financially? Do
Mm-hmm.
you have kids? How is your family structure? Because that's how you can typically run a relationship of,
yeah,
this might be an honest person. You don't just randomly just go into that whole relationship head first when you first meet the person. If you do it, I mean, that comes from your upbringing and being wild and crazy. But I mean, typically you'll have an understanding of
yes,
meeting the family, trying to figure out this person, because people lie. No matter
Yeah,
how we say it, people lie.
yeah.
And to the end,
yeah,
you will literally have to figure out that person before you have kids. I mean, even with me being married to my wife, we probably didn't have kids, what, three, 3 years or 3, 4 years or something like that with us being married
Mm-hmm.
before we end up having kids. But she had two already of her own. But still, the point of it was, when we got married, we still didn't have kids like right off the bat, because people change and their true identity come out.
yeah,
Because that's the thing, everybody shows you a good
Yeah.
representation of themselves when you first meet them. You dress well, always carry yourself in a certain manner. But when you start going into people's house and how their house might not be clean or not, then you start really knowing the true person. A lot of people don't do that nowadays. So it's to
Yeah.
the point where most people, like most as men, for a better outcome for them is just to say, as long as they get into, what is the old saying, as long as you can get the milk before the cow or something like that, you don't have to settle
yeah. Why?
for. Yeah,
Why buy
I
the cow
forgot what.
when
Why?
you get the milk for
Why
free?
buy the?
Yeah, exactly, that's what it
Yes,
is.
yes, yes. But then see what you're talking about is home training.
Yep.
Getting to know the family and how people live and everything. Nobody has time for that. I have a millennial son that won't even drive. Uber,
Oh
Lyft,
boy.
and he just came back from Rio. He's not interested in having any children. He's not interested in settling down with one woman. I don't think they even want children.
Mm-hmm.
It's and he he was raised like everybody else. He's just the oddball. He's the oddball, out of all of them. But he's doing a lot of traveling, and in South America. He loves Brazil. He keeps going to Brazil, and he asked me one day about where he could find a Muslim wife, and I said, go to the mosque, and they've got them all over Brazil. And I said, why are you looking for a Muslim all of a sudden? You're not Muslim. You're not practicing Islam. He said, because I'm tired of looking at naked women. I want somebody that's going to cover up and be modest, halfway decent. He said, there's naked women everywhere. You can't go anywhere without seeing one. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
nobody's practicing modesty because that's what's expected to expose yourself. The bubble butt, the breast implants, You know,
Mhm.
all that stuff. That's what everybody's looking for. And
Right.
why?
Yeah.
Why?
Society standards.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Society put us at a
Yes.
standard as men to look at these women, over sexualize these women, and no matter how the character of that woman, I have to get this type of woman to be representation of me. And that's why I always tell men it's knowledge of
Yes.
self. You got to figure out yourself before you get into a relationship. Even women should know this. I always preach it to men more
Yes.
because
Right.
they make more of the wrong decisions by going after the vanity of beauty. Because she could be a beautiful person on the outside, but
Yep.
have a horrible inside, and that vanity kills a lot of
Yes.
relationships in which, divorces are rampant. And just like what your son or grandson was saying,
Mhm.
it's a guy, Ben X, Muslim guy. I watch him from time to time, and he was saying
Yes.
to this audience,
Yes.
he was talking to them. He was saying that a woman is just like what do you call it? A popsicle, not popsicle, but a lollipop. He said the best thing about that lollipop, when it's covered, you can't see anything. And the ants, nobody won't mess with. But as soon as that lollipop is open, ants are all over it. And that's the attraction
Mm.
of the more skin that people see, they're attracted to that. But once that lollipop is covered up, it's very few want to mess with a lollipop because they can't, the ants can't tell what's inside that wrap. And that's a
Yes.
good
Right.
thing. He has that notion of dealing with a Muslim woman, because more or less the faith teaches them about structure and teaching them how to carry themselves in a certain manner,
Yes.
especially as a woman. And
Mhm.
so that's a good thing that he want to look at, that, because a lot of men, a lot of young men don't think like that. I'm a millennial. I'm 39, but I had a different upbringing,
Yeah.
raised by my grandparents, raised by a lot of good men. But the point of me being a man of substance, I learned by just a collective of men teaching me things, and I gathered my thoughts into being a better man than I am now.
Mhm.
There you
Yep.
go.
And a lot of men don't get that because
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
whole notion of old people not supposed to teach you anything. I mean, the younger boys don't even want to deal with their fathers or older men, to the fact that, oh, these old people are dumb and they can't teach us nothing. This is the construct between society, which that's why the family structure is not growing no more. It's more of a I versus a we mentality. That
Mhm.
selfishness has pushed everybody apart. Like back in the day, you have two to three different families in one household. They all trying to make it. Nowadays, a person would rather struggle and get put out, live on the street, than to suck up their pride and go stay with their family members and can help them. But to the degree, most family members are not welcoming no more people like that. You know, because of the relationship in society, which we got to push against each other, then work together.
Hmm.
Mhm.
That
That's
is
true.
true. So
That's true.
I was
Yeah.
watching, and I gotta get his name, but I remember this. He's he was an educator, and he said he was talking about the reason our young men are like they are, and he said, "Mothers, we teach our daughters, but we love our sons." And I was like, well, I didn't get it. So
Mm.
we teach our daughters how to do all these different kinds of things, but we love our sons. We don't teach them how to do certain things because we put that responsibility on a
The
father figure or a man or something like that. And he said, and this is why even in school, they feel like they are being picked on or pushed on because of that, with the teachers, especially if she's female. And I'm like, that makes sense. That
yeah.
do it do start from
Yeah.
home, and I know I did my best as a single parent to raise my son to be very respectful. I mean, they're in their 30s right now, and all I get from anyone that meet my kids is they so respectful. And I was like, well, I'm glad they representing me. But other than that, whatever they do outside of that, I don't know. But it's all about respect. And I try to teach my son that. And I really believe that them looking at me not being married, that's probably why they're not married right now.
Right.
But I
Oh.
don't want that. I
Mm.
don't want that.
Yeah.
I want them to get married. I want them to live their life. That's why I talk to them about my life and the reason that I do things. And like I said, I grew up in a house with a bunch of people. Then once we got old enough, we moved out. I had my kids, and my kids had kids. So I was still in the house with a bunch of people. So 3 years ago, they all decided to move out. So I said, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this to the
Yeah.
max. Peace and quiet.
Yes. Yes. Mm.
But
Yeah,
I
and
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
think
She
you knew was gonna. I think you knew was gonna say something.
I
yeah.
Oh,
wasn't.
oh well. I was gonna say, when it come down to it, a lot of times, outside of the family, it's an influence from their friends and everybody around them. I was raised this way to be respectful to elders, be respectful to adults. But when I got outside of that house, it was limited. I was respectful to a degree.
Mm,
And my thing was this: I will honor and respect my elders until they disrespect me.
right.
And that was one of the things that my mom, even though my grandma raised me, she raised me a certain way. When I was younger, my mom would always tell me, respect those who respect you. And so I would always give that respect. But then because I'm young, you want to disrespect me, that's when the respect went out the door. And, I dealt with some older people. It was one lady, she cussed me out, and, she was an older lady. Like, she cussed me out, and it was something that I literally had nothing, like no altercation with her. It was a situation. It wasn't bad anything, but it was a situation she wanted to speak on. And I gave her respect. I let her speak on, and I said honestly, this is what I'm doing. It's not really a part of you, but I evaluate your input, and okay, I understand. But she just went off because I wouldn't do what she said and everything. So I literally told her, I was like, hold on, you calling me at my phone trying to cuss me out, and I'm like, this is my phone, right? And she was like, oh, I don't care. So I hung up on her. Then she called me back, and she was like, you hanging up on me? You so disrespectful. And when I started cussing her out, she's like, oh, you didn't get no home training to this and this and that. I was like, I respect you all the way up until the point where you start cussing me out and everything, and that's why I hung up on you. You called back, and then I gave you the business, and now you don't like it. I'm
Mm,
like, you should respect me like I respect you. I didn't cuss you out. I didn't come at you any kind of way. It goes to a point where respect is both ways. I can honestly take your opinions and without verbal abuse to me. So, because when I do it back, it's not going to be respected that you don't like the way I talk to you, but it was okay for you to talk to me that way. And that's it comes to a lot of
Mm-hmm.
young kids. We raised by society to a point where your friends will be doing something and you're doing it on the premise because your friends are doing it, or you see everybody around you. It's like a herd mentality. If everybody's jumping off the bridge, eventually you're going to think about doing it too, even though that's a totally way you wasn't raised. It's tempting to most people, and see, a lot of them don't know how to stay the course because they want to fit in so good you know and
mm,
there's a lot
Yeah.
of people who fall short in life by trying to fit in with that herd mentality. There's a lot of people get arrested, go to jail, do all these different things because the environment pushes them to live in this type of experience.
right. Well, I never been
Yeah.
one. I never been one to follow people. Never. Mhm. I always like the drum to the beat of my own drum, no matter what. Even with my siblings, when they go left, I was going right. Yeah.
Hmm.
But Lulu and I, we had put this together that we had wanted to share with you all. And I don't know if I can just pause it. It's married versus single. I can't pause it. Look, I can't pause it.
Yeah, that's the only thing about that. Hold
mm,
on, let me see if I can make it as a like a slide. Hold on.
right. So we put together like these the difference between being married versus single, and we picked out some categories on why this is that and this is that way. And we was trying to get the people input. But again, like I said, I am so appreciative to have you guys in the house up on the panel, and we talked about some things, especially you, Miss Lorraine, and you, Sheed, we here. Really appreciate you. but like I said, I thought we could do it, but I guess we can't.
Mm-mm.
No.
No, I mean I would have to do one by one.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you could have did that on Canva.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we couldn't do it, but it was like a little slideshow that we had put together. But other than that, we could let you see this. Hey guys, I'm Edit Again Media, and this is
You knew.
and we are coming to you, bringing you the 50s, and
Fabulicious.
together we're going to bring you some entertainment, some topics, some love, some mukbangs, and other things too, raffle tickets, games, whatever we want to do, we're going to do it on 50s and
Fabulicious.
keep an eye open. Hit that notification bell to follow us. You will stay up to date when we go live. Go to Edit Again Media, and
You knew.
you don't want to miss this. So join us for the 50s
50s and Fabulicious.
Yay!
Coming soon to a YouTube near you.
Bye.
That video.
Yeah. I said I'll post some bloopers later. But yes. So those are like I said, it was one of the
They third word.
things that I was talking about, like being married and being single. Oh, we got Mr. Third Ward Colombian in the house. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome. And we meet again, Boo Thing. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he and you were Shay. Oh no,
Right.
not that
Oh,
again.
Lord. Oh yeah. So that's
She's
right.
gonna be doing this soon. She's gonna be like, no.
So we're gonna have a virtual wedding. This keep up. I am an ordained minister. If you need it right now, we can do it right now. Get you all hitched. But I was looking at the poll, and it was up. It says 62% said married, team married, and then it was up at 70 something, but now the numbers has dropped.
So what they say, married or single?
62% say married, 38% says single. But the numbers keep changing, so I guess
I guess that's them as they do it. It goes low, up and down until you get 100% on one or the other. Yeah.
right. It was up there high with that marriage, but now people coming in like, team single. Come on, guys, get that numbers up. Get the numbers up. I'm
No,
down for
married.
married,
Get
but not
those
with
numbers
me.
up. Get those numbers up. Married,
probably-
married.
It probably derived from what they want to be versus what they are. People are, balancing in between, because most people want to be married. There's a lot of men and women that want to be married, but it's just a point of finding the right person, and that's the key.
Yeah.
When it comes to being married, like I told my wife, I don't want to get married 15 times. I just want to get married the first time and be with her forever.
Right.
And I'm not gonna make a decision on the premise of having my kids because I'm getting older and all that. And one of my brothers, he took the point in life to where he knew he wasn't gonna have kids because the older he got and dealing with different women, he was just like, it's not gonna be feasible for me. I can have a child when I'm 60 years old, but I'm not gonna be around for that child. And also too, that having a child later on in life, you know, it's a lot of stuff I'm not gonna be able to do with that child. As far as even with a woman older, because I think I seen what was it, 50-year-old woman and a 70-some-year-old man just had a baby, or 60-some-year-old man just had a baby.
Jeez,
And
Louise.
this was her first child.
Is that
And,
baby normal?
I don't know. Like I didn't even look at the story because I was just like, that's rough, And it's to the point where a lot of men question, do they want kids? And the whole structure of getting married and family is having kids. I heard this one lady, her channel, she was saying that she didn't want kids, and so she found a man that didn't want kids, and they wouldn't just had a successful life. They end up getting married. They take trips, do everything with no kids because she was raised in an environment to where she had a whole bunch of siblings, and then the siblings had kids. So she was always taking care of kids. And it was to the point as she got
Yeah.
older, she said she didn't want kids because of that situation, you
Mm.
know?
Yeah, that could be it. That could
Yeah.
be it. Very much so. But I was thinking, like Miss Lorraine, when you did your interview with and you was telling
Yeah.
people they need to start looking into the stars, and you knew probably it's the only one that know this about me, and I'm all into astrological, the stars. I got a telescope on my balcony, because I like looking at stars and numerology. I'm like, everyone has a star number, a birth number. And I was sharing what you knew, like what her birth number is. So these are the numbers that represent you throughout your life. And with that being said, I was like, okay, so I look at it too, like, uh, you got to be compatible with certain people. And so it say what zodiac sign you're compatible with. And
Oh,
so far, I guess the ones that I was with, I wasn't compatible with. So I'm still looking for the monkey. See, I'm a dragon, so I got to find a
you
monkey.
say dragon, and that's almost like a joke in our family. Um, the women are fire breathing dragons, you know,
Uh-huh.
because most of us are laid back and and quiet, and I was for a long time, and but when something happens or we have to step up, fire comes out, fire breathing dragon, and
Mm-hmm.
my my number for me personally is 69. That's the year I graduated, and to me that represents Pisces. So my birthday's on the 18th, the
Mm-hmm.
last day of Aquarius, you know.
Okay.
But I try not to read horoscopes. Every once in a while, I'll look through there and see if somebody's come up with something halfway decent that's close. But like I said, we were taught that our history is written in the stars, and we should study that and the universe, you know, the spirituality of it. And Questman has been talking about that lately. I've been going to a lot of chats, and um, he's gotten to the point where his communication is better. He's smart, he's very intellectual, but he was hard to follow. He's starting to break uh, words down a little better. Everybody doesn't have the same command of the English language. You know, if he uses a word that you don't understand, if you don't understand it, you probably can't spell it and can't look it up. But he's breaking things down easier. And I learned a lot from the Nation of Islam. A lot. It was required study and reading, learning of our history and everything. And the only problem I had was that going to military schools, I was exposed to the same education as the white kids.
No.
So when I started going to the sisters' classes, they tried to teach me things that I already knew.
Mm-hmm.
So it was hard to conform to that. You had to have sewing classes, and you had to do a certain level, and they'd give you this pattern and such and so and so. I had sewing in all through high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could have gone long enough or gone further enough to become a seamstress. You know, and only men are called tailors, even though we can do as much as they do. But you can't put a limitation on people's growth or their education. And for me, they put a limitation on me. And then it was obvious because there were a lot of people that had um, Muslim names, Islamic names, or Arabic names. I'll put it that way. They had Arabic names in the Nation of Islam, and they got to the point where they were so big headed that they started abusing the people because of the positions and power and the titles that they had. So Minister Farrakhan took all those names from everybody that had Muhammad, lost that. If they were a Shahid or Rahman or whatever their name was, he took that from them, the their titles, and everybody became X, like Brother Ben X.
Mm-hmm.
He may have gotten his Muhammad by now, but anyway, the reward that was given was for the work that people had done under the X. Then during Savior's Day, our holy day, he would give the people that attended, that struggled and worked hard to get to Chicago for that, they got their Muhammad. That's why I'm Muhammad. I got to Chicago. And oh, another thing, added again, um my grandmother lived at 77th and South Roads. 7738 South Roads, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Mosque Mariama's over there on the south side too. But there's a lot of things people have in common. A lot of things, and to put a limitation on somebody else isn't fair. I'm no more knowledgeable than anybody else as far as what I know. There may be things that you know about other things that I'd have to study, or you'd
Mm-hmm.
have to teach me. You know, but
Well,
like I
learning,
said,
as long as we keep learning, that's what
yes,
I do, is keep learning every day, learn
yes,
something new every day. Hey,
yes,
she we here. You know what? I used to think about that a lot. You was talking about these butt naked women,
yeah,
and I was wondering because we at a park here. They got a water park here. You go with the kids and family, and I'll never forget. It was hot as heck, but there was this Muslim woman in the hot tub or whatever you want to call it. A bunch of people, like 12 people, get in it. She was in this hot tub, but she was
Mhm.
all covered up. Had that head covered up, and she had on this
yes,
it looked like a scuba diving suit. And I was like, "Dang, I
yeah,
know how hot. I know she must be burning up." You know. But I thought
yeah.
about it. I was like, what if women did start dressing like that? Would it be a change in how men would approach them? Because you got different groups, and I do have kids that's on my bus, and they wear the headgear,
Hijab, hijab,
the,
yeah.
the hijab, they wear that, and then you got some that don't. So you just brought it to mind. I think I'm gonna come up with, I'm gonna call it dress down fashion, right? Where you
Mm.
cover up
Hmm.
all of this, you can show your face, but all of this is gonna be covered, and everything from the neck all the way down past your ankles. That's the gear you're
Mm.
gonna have on. And it's not gonna be in cotton, it's gonna be like silk or satin, something really nice.
Yeah.
What you think?
Mm. But now the catch with that, you said the lady looked like she had on a scuba diving, scuba gear.
Yeah.
Okay, see that was an oxymoron. You could still tell her shape and
Mhm.
size and see her figure. So she
Mhm.
wasn't dressed modestly.
Okay,
That's
okay.
the catch with that. And see, most of those are foreigners.
Mm,
Most of those are foreigners. Yes, yes. So there's a difference.
okay. I was wondering, and I was like, I look at stuff like that, and sometimes I'm be like, why can't Americans be like that? Or, I went to my brother's wedding in North Dakota, and I felt like I was underdressed because I went to the store, and I think he said it was the Samoan peoples, but they was all dressed up in the gear and everything. It was more of them in there than it was us, and I was like, I just had on a tank top and some shorts and flip flops, and I'm like, man, I feel naked up in here, you know. But it's a lesson learned. Look,
Yeah.
third word. He's still trying to get married to stay. I'm ready. And boss man, be good, be good.
Mhm.
You do your thing, man. Do your thing. Glad that you all stopped by. We really appreciate it. I'm sorry I couldn't catch the
Yes.
slide. We had been working on it for a couple of weeks though. Hmm.
uh,
Yeah.
I know
You
what
couldn't
we could do.
screenshot it and just screenshot certain things and then play it like that. Or if it might be, you just have to have a download it to a file
Mm-hmm.
and then send it and save it like that to where you can, when you open it up, use media player to play it.
Well, it's gonna play like a video right now, but what I was saying,
Yeah.
we should have did like a slideshow type thing.
So what I can do is I can send it to you, and you can upload it to the background, to the not background, to the overlay. I'm sorry, overlay.
What overlay?
The overlay.
What
Are
overlay?
you able to put the overlays? Like
Am
if
I?
somebody was to come up here right now, you could go to your brand, and you see where it says overlay, the list of pictures, so that way you could cover it up and they can't bomb you with anything that they don't need to be bombing you with. Can you do
Look,
that on
she
here?
said overlay. Look, I'm looking for overlay, overlay, overlay. Are you here? Overlay. Girl,
Overlay. That's what it says. Overlay right under
you
logo.
know that got to be a paid version. I'm not a paid version.
Oh shoot.
You trying to be funny.
No, look. Hold on. Let me see if maybe I
You
can put
got
it
it.
on
You cause
mine.
you pay for it.
Right. So can I use it? Let me see if I can do it. Hold on.
Yes, yes. So
No, you have overlays. I'm looking right at. Oh no, those are clips. Doggone it. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it.
yeah.
Shoot. Oh well.
I'm sorry. I almost paid into it, but I'm paying into enough. My bad. No, thank you.
No, you know what we can do next time?
Mm?
Yeah, put it in there. You got to put it for twice. Okay. No, next time what we can do is we could use my StreamYard, and you can do whatever you want with it. And then but you'll still have it to your YouTube.
Look, boss man. No, I didn't go to the wedding in a tank top and flip flop. It was the water park. It was the water park. Well, I was glad at my brother's wedding. I'm telling you,
Oh God, help me, Jesus.
I was dressed like a gladiator. What is that? To the topic at hand, I would say I think people put too much emphasis on titles, especially when it comes to relationship title. Shouldn't be more important than how couples treat each other. Just saying. Right? So,
Yeah.
third, you like being single or you want to get married? You just pop the question to Shay. Let me go get the book and let's get it going.
Let's go get the broom.
That's right. Yes, they have room. You got to put it up here so we can see it. Look here. Really interesting. Please do tell me more about these Sunday dinners you be cooking. What you cooking today, Shay's face? Well, oh, look there.
Own it. Third is
Yeah.
own it.
Look. So Shay is Shay got look. She said I'm having sauteed shrimp, spinach, and mushroom placed over rice cauliflower.
Girl, if you make it any more appetizing, he gonna be at your house. Stop playing. Stop playing with third.
He gonna Uber himself to your door, okay? You gonna be door dad.
He gonna be over there. I don't have anything, but let's just say this is a box. He's gonna be like this on his knee.
12 Steps said, ask the men in here, is it appealing to you when women leave their figures left to imagination with when they dress more modestly? Is it appealing? We got third in here. We have we have Boss Man, and we had what's his name? GD's whatever. Come on, you gotta help me. After 50,
Who is this? That GB?
I forgot his name. Blue Devil. I'm sorry.
Oh, Blue Devil.
Yes, yes. So the question is it appealing when women leave their imagination when they dress modestly? So
Yeah.
are you guys attracted to women that dress modestly or the one that show it all?
Yeah, that's the question.
It's based on the person, because this is the biggest thing. I could deal with a woman who's dressed modest. Like my wife, she dressed casual, so she wasn't revealing or anything. She just like casually dressed down. She always dressed work environment. So to the point she never had any like halter tops on. She never had so much revealing. I mean, the most she probably had was, the like mid of her chest or some what they call side boobs if you wear a certain shirt, but not everything down, just up to the V of your shirt. I mean, that's the most you seen in her
So
as far as
cleavage.
skin. Yeah, cleavage. Yeah,
Okay.
She
yeah.
showed.
So
She showed her
that's it.
cleavage, the line,
Yeah.
but not the actual boobage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, basically, and she always, dressed casual. And, it was the point of me and her having the conversations and getting to know each other, and that's the biggest thing. The first thing a dude want to do when they get with a woman, let me take you out on a date, try to, show you he got money or try to entertain you. And, to a degree, I always say this, if you leave with your wallet, then that's the situation you're gonna be in for the remainder of the relationship or the marriage,
Okay.
because she gonna always bank on you to
Yeah.
put your money up over everything. So
Yep.
men gotta have understanding when you leave with your wallet, that's what she's gonna look at you as,
Yep.
and men was like, well, she a gold digger. Well, you put her in a situation to be a gold digger.
Right. I always tell my kids start.
Yeah.
You start with what you want to finish. That's what I always tell my kids. So however you start
Mm.
your relationship is the way you should finish your relationship. Don't change up no crap in the middle of it. That ain't gonna work. So they, follow through.
So Boss Man asked Third, did he believe in marriage? And Third said, yeah, he do. He young, but he's old school. He was raised by his grandparents, and they was married for 30 years.
Oh wow.
He said him trying to
Mm.
my single and bachelor ways behind and settle down in your face. Shay. You all don't know. Shay is bashful. Shay is so bashful. So
I know. She's
it's
shy as heck.
so funny.
That poor
She got
baby.
him. He just every live we go to, there he is. He coming for him some shade. Boss
Mhm.
Man said, I like a woman who dress modest. There you go. I don't think I ever been the type, even, in my younger days, I was like, I have a birthmark on my shoulder. And for years, I was embarrassed to wear anything that would reveal my flesh up there anyway. And then as I got older, it was always, I would go out, but I would dress like a businesswoman going out, with the blouse and the pinstripe, pencil skirts and heels and stuff like that. And even now it's just dress casual. Mhm. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe that's why I'm not getting them. I got to dress one or two ways. I got to be scantily clad or fully clad. So maybe that's the problem. I can't go both ways though.
No, what you have to do is tear some of that walls down that you have put up.
Oh, wow.
Those walls are there for a reason. That's to keep people out, okay?
I know. And until you tear that wall down slowly but surely, you're not gonna find anyone.
All right. One of these days I'm going to gut the walls. I'm going to gut them.
Hmm.
But right now I'm living my best life, okay?
Well, you're not ready yet, but when you get ready, you got to make sure you tear them down,
Uh-huh.
one brick at a time.
Okay. Thank you, mother.
You're welcome, daughter.
And he said, Boss Man said, you would definitely approach a woman differently according to how she dressed.
Hmm.
Mm.
It's ooh la la
Mm.
mamacita, or oh, how are you? Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Or you're gonna get, well, damn, something like that.
she good at doing role play. Shay said,
Yeah, I
Boss
was
Man.
just thinking about the bait on the hook.
uh
The bait on the hook.
oh, that's fact, bro. Well, he said, big fact. Boss Man Blake, that part. Yeah, that is true. That is true. That's why I tell my daughter and her friends, I mean, look, I wanted to go like this, like, oh my gosh, you ladies are almost 40 years old. And her friend had a birthday, and I swore she was dressed like something that little Kim would wear, where one of the breast probably was hanging over the dress, and the other one had the slit so high that if she even attempts to bend over, you saw. I said, what
Everything.
the? Yes. No, 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 no. All right. Thank you.
Oh my
Third,
god.
12 steps. No problem. 12. 12 said, you knew those walls. You knew. She said, those walls are good to have sometimes. I know what you're talking about, Third. I mean,
Oh my god, you already calling her third?
Mrs. Third. No, Shay Face the Third. Doesn't that sound like royalty?
The third, Shay Faith.
Yeah.
Mm.
But okay, he said, boss man said, let me ask this. Is it wrong, something wrong with being eye candy?
No, there's nothing wrong with being eye candy, but there is something wrong with somebody coming at you the wrong way. And if that's not what you're trying to attract, then you need to learn how to dress properly.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, because I used to hate to go out to the club when I was younger and stuff. Guys didn't have respect. You could be in the club, you looking to have a nice time with your girls or your family or whatever, and you go into the bathroom and somebody want to tag you on the butt. That ain't cool. That's not cool at all, and they some women like that. Some might like that. They probably laugh at itself. Boy, no, I was ready to fight. Don't do that. You don't touch me. You don't put your hands on me till you touch me first. And so, uh, being eye candy, it depends. It really does. It depends.
Yeah. And also when someone speaks to me, I don't want them looking at anything below here. I want them to look at me here. Don't look here and down. That is why I dress where you can look right here. Don't worry about what's down here. Worry about what's up here. Talk to me, not to these. That's how you're supposed to dress. To me, that's how you're supposed to dress.
Mm-hmm. So, what you thought on that?
And then eye
Uh,
candy, that could just be an illusion. Whose standard sets up what's eye candy and what's not. You got to have the 3-inch eyelashes.
The, the fans, you
Dressing
mean?
like, dressing
The
like
fans?
Fluffalumpolis. Yes, Fluffalumpolis eyelashes, and so some somebody could weigh 300 pounds and think and just know that they're eye candy. Wearing the yoga pants. You know, 300 pounds
mm-hmm.
and cellulite. Just and they could carry themselves like they're eye candy. Somebody might fall for that, but eye candy is just eye candy. It's like shopping in a donut shop. You could look at something that looks delicious and get one, and it's not any good. Like
Right.
cake donuts. I don't like cake donuts unless I'm dunking it in coffee. I prefer the glazed.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's sweet.
Oh, I get you now. We got a place out here. I don't know, do they have it all over? It's called the Sugar Factory. And that's a place.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you can go there. Grown-ups can go there because the back of it is like a little bar and it's a restaurant. But in the front, time you walk in, wall to wall to wall candy just everywhere. Like,
Mm.
man, I got a toothache just walking up in that place. Like, wow, look at all that. Look at those kids
Mm.
running around. There you go. uh, but
I think they got one in Georgia like that.
the Sugar Factory,
Mm.
you can miss your blessing with them walls up.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what? To be realistically, real about things, I'm gonna miss my blessing anyway because I don't go anywhere. I go to work, I come back home, I'm in the house. Unless he out there peeping through my window or he coming in my door, that's the only way he gonna find me because
Do you
I'm
go
not
to the
looking.
store? Do you go
Huh?
to the store? Do you go
I
to the
go to the
grocery store?
store before I come home.
Okay, but you do go to the store, right?
I do.
There's a lot of people who meet people in a store over like, hey, what do you think about these apples? Or I know you don't like apples.
No, I like apples, but no.
Hey, when I say something about apples. Okay,
Oh,
so
he was talking about apple bottom.
yeah, apple bottoms.
I like apples.
Okay, so let's just say you go to the grocery store and you're looking at the different lettuces that they have, the array of lettuces. And they come up to you and they go, so I like romaine lettuce. What kind of lettuce do you like? So you could come up with a conversation like that. You could meet someone with the, being in the store.
Yeah, you can. Or I could say
You
let
can
us.
find out about somebody who's a vegetarian at the store. You can find out if that person eats meat at that store. So you can meet people in the store. I prefer to meet someone, like I'm saying, if I was single, I would meet someone at the store versus church. I'm just saying.
Um, I go to the store to pick up some groceries and get out. I ain't going there to pick up nobody. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I'm not saying that that's what you're going to do. I'm saying you might meet someone at the store. You're saying you don't go anywhere. You're
Hmm.
going somewhere. You may not be going to a club. You may not be going to the mall, but you are going to a grocery store, and there's people at grocery store.
Right. And you were talking about lettuce guy. I'll be like, and let us go on about our business. Bye bye.
See what
Bye
I'm saying? Got that wallop.
bye.
Got that wallop.
Oh, girl, I be in and out. I'm about trying to get my money right now. Okay.
You might
I'll
run
get
into
there.
them at the
I'll get
cash
there.
register.
No, but you know what? I truly believe, and this is how I feel.
Mhm.
And because I've been here in Chicago all my life, I got a feeling that the person that's for me is not here.
Mm.
Mm.
Somewhere else. That's why I got maps all over. I love to travel too. COVID messed us up. I got my passport.
Yeah,
I
they
was
did.
ready to go. And I'm like,
Yes.
shit,
Mm.
now they putting all these requirements. But I truly believe that person is not here in Illinois. I don't get that feeling from these people here.
You
I've
I
been
know,
here.
get what
that's
you're
what.
saying. I understand what you're saying.
That's why I went to Louisiana. I was told that they was there, but I ain't stay there long enough to find out. But
The crazy part is a lot of guys do that. They travel and they want to go overseas and stuff. And I tell them a lot of the women that men desire or in America is just the point. A lot of people don't even get outside of their backyard, let alone trying to go to world. You
mm,
know, it's locally or state. I mean, I used to work for a moving company. I've been to all 40, 48. And a lot of different people, a lot of,
Mm.
different culture background in those communities to where a lot of men, like one of my friends, he found his wife. She was from the country, but the crazy part, she came up to Atlanta, I guess, to come to a party or something like that. He
mm-hmm.
ended up meeting her. They got to talking, and they end up getting together. And she ended up moving, and they moved together, and got married and had a good relationship, and came back to Georgia, and they doing real good for themselves. And it was just the whole point of him moving around and her moving around, because
Yeah,
she didn't come
Yeah.
up to Atlanta to find a man. She came up to Atlanta for a gathering and ended up meeting a nice guy.
there you go.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
But
Magic.
Yep.
ta-da, magic.
Get the wall down. That's what they're trying to tell you. Even in the chat, they're saying get that wall down.
Who's
Drop it.
telling me take down my wall?
Drop
Come over
that
here.
wall like it's hot.
Look, come over here and knock it down. Come and knock it down in.
Drop that wall while
Look,
it's hot.
and while y'all at it, help me fix my house. You trying to repair my love life? Come and help me fix my house. Third War
Yeah.
Colombian and shade face equal third face.
Hmm.
That's what the man, he comes in, he gonna fix that house, and he gonna do a lot of things around there.
Oh yeah, I know. But I'm telling you, I ain't getting that vibe from here. Like I said, born and raised, I don't even want to be here. I want to go to different cities. I'm like even thinking of selling my house and get an RV and just travel. Just go from state to state.
Mm.
Look, I could work at a little diner just to get some money, some gas money or whatever. But I'm like, yes, take my
But
granddaughter's advice. Move around.
but they got a lot of different apps and stuff to where you can work and remote working. As long as you have a good internet connection, you
Yeah.
can remote work and stuff. And then they have other apps to where you can do DoorDash and driving around, and it's like you might want to get a little energy efficient car. And there you go.
Yeah.
Now he telling me to add on a car note. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Sue.
Hey, you don't need no car note.
What
Get you a
that,
cash car. Just save for a cash car. Those to be honest, I seen a smart car. It was one of those little minis.
mm-hmm.
I think I seen it for like $8,000. I was like, that's something I can save and get that. It might take me a little bit, but depending on how I spend, that's something you can actually save and get that
What
relatively cheap,
you talking
even
about
with those Leafs.
the little cars?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I had a car in I don't know, man, years. Yeah, I think my
Mm.
last car was a Beretta.
Hmm.
But I get SUVs.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about a pickup truck. I seen one I got my eyes on, a big
Oh,
one.
okay.
Hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
You know,
yeah,
they got a energy efficient truck. They just came out. It's too expensive. I want it. It's called a Rivian, and it's just like a Tesla. It's battery powered.
mm,
Mhm.
Yep, pickup truck called Rivian. Man, it's nice. I just like I can't spend that much money.
I know.
But you know the catch. There's a catch to those electric cars because of the way they're set up. There's no spare tire.
Mhm.
No
Yep,
spare tire.
but a lot of them have the run flats. Like I know with the Tesla, they have the run flats on there, to where if you do get a flat, you can go another. Cause you know Corvettes are the same
Oh,
way.
yeah. The same thing with
Car,
Okay.
BMWs.
yep, they
Yeah.
got run
Okay.
flats.
You can drive up to 50 miles on a flat tire.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So he said, but what if she's a butterface? You knew?
I'm trying to figure out what that means. A butterface as in good or bad? Because I don't know.
Bad.
You could be talking about a
Butterface is
greasy girl
bad.
or
Oh, that's a guy. That's a
a girl
guy
that's been in that
conversation. Huh?
chicken grease. I don't know.
A butterface is bad. I mean, she's not appealing to the eye.
Oh, okay. So
Ooh.
Look,
let's just put
now
let's
we
put it
know.
this way. Okay, the butterface thing. Okay, so that's supposed to be an unattractive female, right? So you'd rather have an unattractive female, or would you rather have a female who's a cheater or not loyal, or one that's disrespectful and very pretty, gorgeous, model like? Which one would you prefer? I'm
Mm,
waiting.
And that's what I said. It goes back to that veil in which what they
Hmm.
desire. You can get the most beautifulest woman in the world, but when her behavior is unbefitting, remember you chose that. Same
Yeah.
thing for a woman. She can choose the most handsomest
Yeah.
man, and he might be putting it down, but he's a cheater and everything else. You gotta accept what it's like. A product you buy in the store, you got to accept that product because you chose that product.
Yeah.
You didn't do your research. You didn't look at the watermelon, and you didn't see if it was sweet or uh, and touching it and see the firmness or softness of it. So you actually chose that. So in just in return, anything that comes behind that is because of you.
mm-hmm. Third
Mm,
said, to be
yeah.
honest, when it
Yeah.
comes to pretty women, pretty looks will get my attention, but it won't keep me. I'm a person that enjoys deep, mentally stimulating conversation. If a woman can't provide that, I'm out. Oh, that's why you on Shay, cause Shay is the one. Shay is the deep, stimulating conversation woman. Yes, she
Hmm.
is. I heard boss say that same thing. No problem. What else? Exactly, third. For real though. Deep stimulating combo is the beginning of foreplay. Bam.
Ooh.
That part. Shay said, boss man, okay with the foreplay.
And watch what third said.
What? Huh?
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. AIM, you get let the walls down. You
Told
gonna
you.
leave me and my walls alone.
Drop them like they hot. Drop them like they hot. Look at what he said.
I specialize in that department as well as others, Shay.
Let me stop.
Let me stop. No, you're not.
You're not stopping.
You're not gonna stop. You're the entire package, and I don't realize it, silly.
She's talking to you.
I know she is.
Hmm.
Flex, you knew I meet my girl at a grocery store, the number one place to meet someone.
Told you.
Told you.
Told you. Get that wall down. You're going to find someone at the grocery store. Go over there where them apples are.
I'm gonna go over there. Where's the beef?
You're going to be like,
I'm gonna yell, where's the beef? And
he going to say, right here.
a blue double the other way around too. A man that can cook or grocery shop is sexy. Whoa, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, it it's I don't know about sexy, but it is doable. Okay. He said everything looked good but her face. Oh, so yeah, She got a dreamboat body and a shipwreck face. That's what he's saying. Butterface equals a ugly face woman with a decent body.
Mm, mm, mm.
Mm.
Why can't an attractive woman be loyal?
I wasn't saying that she can't be loyal. I'm saying, would you prefer? I wasn't saying about women that are pretty or not loyal. I'm not saying that. Not at all. Because I don't know all women. But I'm saying, would you prefer a good looking woman, or do you prefer a loyal, respectful woman that is not attractive? That's what I was saying. I'm not saying they're not all loyal. I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth, sir. Don't do that.
So the good, but you said a good looking woman, but what else about her? But you said the other one, she's unattractive and she loyal and
No, what I was saying is, would he prefer? They were saying like, um, so he was saying basically he's saying, about attractive women, like why not attractive women, kind of thing. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that they're not loyal. I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth, like I said. What I'm saying is, would you prefer that a good-looking woman who's disrespectful and not loyal, or do you want an ugly woman or unattractive woman? I'm not gonna say ugly, unattractive woman that is not that is loyal and and so forth and so forth, loyal, respectful, you know. Which one would a guy choose? A good looking woman with all that disrespect and the not loyal thing, or would you prefer the loyal woman who's not so attractive?
oh
That's
man,
what
I
I
could
want
have
to
put
know.
that in the poll.
Period.
Period. All right, we still at 69 and 31. Miss
um,
Yeah.
you,
Lorraine.
a plain Jane. Well, I know I'm not gonna say a plain Jane. An ordinary Southern raised woman that wasn't fancy, but very respectful and quiet would turn into a beauty, for a man that was looking for a good woman, a true companion. He wouldn't be looking for all the the shiny glittery things like fish bait. You catch what you put on the end of the hook. Then it
Mm-hmm.
Right.
depends on the type of fish that you want to catch. But
Mm-hmm.
if he was sincerely looking for a decent woman, a plain Jane, a nice Southern girl, like Frankie Beverly talks about, Southern girl, yeah. She would be, um, if she was sweet, he'd see more beauty in her every day,
Yes.
every day. Nothing,
Yes.
nothing would outshine her.
Right. And with
Yeah,
her
yeah.
being a kind, respectful woman, you're going to
Uh,
see beauty in her. Regardless of what other people don't see, you'll see that. And that's what counts, is the person that's in that relationship. That's
yes,
who counts.
yes,
Not the people outside worrying about,
yeah.
oh, she don't dress sexy. She don't do this. The heck with you. She ain't yours.
Look,
Sit your tail
especially your
down.
family.
Yeah. Take
All
a seat
right,
to the
Blue
left.
Devil. Blue Devil said he do both. He cook and he go grocery shopping.
Hello. There you go.
And
Somebody trying to get a date up in here.
uh,
I said, somebody trying to get a date
Yeah,
up in here.
he's fishing.
and
He's fishing.
she had the body you pump and dump. If she had the body you pump and dump, okay.
OMG.
Because they
So
got
I'm
too
a,
many options of simps and men who will let women run over them.
Oh,
but I want to say something to that pump and dump thing, and
Yeah.
I laugh at this, and I always talk about this. For all the guys that I had my fair share of playing around when I was younger. But like I said, when I got to the age of, I would say 21, 22 maybe,
Hmm.
I stopped playing the field because my thing of it was I wasn't trying to bring none of these women home. And my thing was the bad thing of it all of what if I have a child by this woman? I'm not invested in her. I don't like her. It's just the point I want to have sex. Now, if I have a child, that's 18 years,
Hmm.
and she can make my life, you know, worse than it really is, or, to the degree put me through misery and pain each turn and each every step of the way. So That's why I tell guys it's fun when you so called do that until reality sets in and you get drugged through the mud through child support court and everything else.
Hmm.
So I mean, my advice I always tell guys just don't even do that because that can be your first and last chance in life because like I said, there's men who did it one time and said I learned my lesson. And there's guys who had multiple kids and still didn't get it to, they was basically damn near homeless, in debt because sex was more important than actually, having some substance in your life.
All right. Good notes. Good note. Great. I don't want neither, but if I had to choose, I want loyalty. He want loyalty.
Mm.
Great choice. Great choice, boss man.
Beauty comes from within. Look
Hmm.
dissipate with age anyhow. There you go. He said facts, Lorraine. and,
Hmm.
and he said you want a bad what? Oh. Oh, bad. Yeah. He said, yes, Lord, Southern girls are
Everything.
everything. And facts, Miss Lorraine.
Who said that?
Blue Devil said that, and yeah, and third ward.
Okay.
Southern girls are everything, which I have been told, and see, my family, both of them came from Selma, Alabama.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yes. Yes. This community we have here is full of sexy men. So what you saying, 12? What you
12.
saying, 12?
12.
Oh.
Abort. Abort. Your husband's in background.
I know, she be sitting up there talking a little dirty after dark. Y'all just don't get it. When she said, I'm here for you. We know what you mean, 12. Nothing wrong with that. And I always believe like my directions, I'm put in certain places for certain reasons. And like I said, I know mine is not here, but connected
Hmm.
with all of you people from all over the world, all over the places, it could be there. You know what I mean? So I can keep my wall up as long as I don't keep my virtual closed. How about that? That work? Hello, news and shenanigans. How are you?
Been a while, girl. How's it going?
I know. Been looking for you. My husband can hear me. She said he can hear. You didn't, but you hid
I
the
was
hearing
just
aid.
messing with her. I know.
Look, she hid the hearing aid. He said, "No, I don't want no. They too much of a headache, man. It's all of it. Like we started about the marriage thing. So, boss man, we know you was married. I don't know anything about Blue Devil, and third, I don't know anything about you. But boss man, we know you've been married, and I did ask that question on my live. So we know where you at. He wants to get married, but he wants somebody that's gonna be loyal, and he don't want no bees. He wants somebody that's gonna be loyal and have values. And what was the other 13 things he listed last night? That was a book, man. That was a book. So you got to put all that on your shirt when you out and about, so she know what you're looking for. Wouldn't that be good? Put who you are on your shirt. So you run across somebody, they'd be like, "Girl, what you on? Read my shirt."
Mm-mm.
All right, I'm good. I'm
Your
good.
shirt probably says your shirt probably says, "Leave me the heck alone." My walls up.
You saying that too nice, girl. When I was in Louisiana, I got a shirt and it really says something. It's a whole lot of F-F-E F's on there. The whole shirt is that F, 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 F. I'm good, just busy tapping in on my break, working, working, working. We know this is another hard working woman. News and shenanigan. News, if you want, you could type in AIAM. Everyone that's in the house, You could drop your links by typing in AIAM, and it will drop your link into the comments so other people can go and see what you're about. Boss man had to laugh at that. That's dig. Bingo. I just had an idea. I just had an idea.
Write it down. Write it down, Grandma, because you know you're going to forget.
Yeah, you got that right. I got the notepad right here. Now, what was I supposed to be writing down? Okay.
We both will forget. That's why we got to write things down.
Mm-hmm.
Always got a pen on hand.
Yeah, Queen Lorraine. Oops. Now that's the grand calling. She know good and well I'm doing my live. But that's what we was talking about. You know, I was telling you, knew everyone is selling merch. You knew. Did you drop your link for your merch?
No.
Girl,
Put it in there.
get that out there. You need people. You know, people need them glow in the dark thermos.
All right.
Thermals.
Tumblr.
Tumblr. Yeah, there you go. What did you call it earlier? You knew it was
A cup with a straw.
I know, but you called it. You spelled it. It was some other way.
Oh, Tumblr? No, wait.
It was something you said. I was like,
Tumblr. Tumblr.
Yeah,
Tumblr.
you should have put that in there. People like a mistake. Like, what is a Tumblr? That's when they. Oh, look at there. All right, team single in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's right. She's out there, you know, she busy doing her work and everything. News and Shenanigan is a very attractive woman, but I know she's very busy with a lot of things. You knew. That's under my name. Why I say edit again, Precious Decal?
I don't know. It just says it. You know how they do. You know how StreamYard do.
I know. Hello, Blondie Queen.
Hello.
55, how you doing? Loyal man, loyal. That's right. That's
what?
What?
Real quick, Blondie. I apologize. It was not me. It was that ghost in my phone that was tripping, was muting people. Just so you know, it was not me. Go ahead. It wasn't me.
They talking in codes in here, Queen.
No, I was on Miss V's live and she got muted, and I was like, I didn't do it because my phone was on the counter. I don't even know how it did it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, I don't know what happened.
Right.
Sorry, Blondie. I would never do that to you, girl.
Like I told, see, you know what Miss Lorraine was talking about, like people watch these stupid videos and you got all these people watching this stuff. And that's why I did a couple of short videos where I did something. One of them was actually a mistake, but I put it on TikTok and it got a lot of views. It was ridiculous. All right, there goes Mr. John Paul. John Paul, how you doing? Welcome back.
Hello.
Like I said, everyone that's in here, if you type in AIAM, you could drop your link so everyone can connect with everyone. But as I was telling, you knew this was my mistake video. Wrong answer.
Guys, I bet I can read your mind. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to pick a number between 1 through 10. Add 10 to that number. You to take away 1. Add your number to that number. I bet you picked. That's right.
Yo, stupid.
That stupid thing on TikTok got over 600 views, and because I swore to God I did it right, but after adding it up myself, I said, wait a minute, that's wrong. And someone said, post it anyway. So yes, you should have put Tumblr. And it makes people come over like, where's the Tumblr?
What is a Tumblr?
That's right. Put that Tumblr in there. There you go, guys. There you go. Everybody just drop it, drop it. Thank you for coming over. The video that we wanted to show in here is not working the way we planned. Did you all know 10 plus 10 is the same as 11 plus?
No, because 10 plus 10 is 20, and 11 plus 11 is 22.
What he got
So,
for you?
what you got?
What you got for?
Yeah, what you got?
That's why he put that up there. He ain't put that up there for no reason.
Oh, he's saying like a mistake. Would that be like a mistake? Because that ain't it.
It's all no 10
They're gonna look at me like I didn't get my math education. I got my education. Trust and believe that.
What is it?
You said
You
what?
just said the same thing. You got that right. Let me see. Edit again, media. Got that blonde looking good. As a matter of fact, that was cinnamon. That's when I went to Louisiana. I went there as me and I came back as another person. And I sported that look for almost a year. Oh, yes. My head got big. Woo! I'll tell you, I had fun. 10 plus 10 is 20, and 11 plus 11 is 22. You get it?
Oh, okay. 20 and 2. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. I got you.
I agree. I'm not afraid to call another woman beautiful. Oh, we all are beautiful. You got the beautiful Miss Lorraine. You got the beautiful You. We got the beautiful 12 in the house. We got the gorgeous and hot Shay in the house. Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
And beauty's
Shay,
in the eye of the beholder.
thank you for coming up.
Yes.
All right.
But
I see you later.
All right,
what I was
bye.
going to say, is he the one? Who is that? The one with the Pepe Le Pew on it? As their background. Was it third? It was somebody got Pepe Le Pew, and I remember that cartoon because he always chased after that cat because he thought she looked like a There you go. Look at that.
Oh my.
It equals fine as wine. That's right, she is false.
He's just not gonna leave her alone. I'm like, he gonna quit. He ain't quit yet.
At it again, I see that no lie today. I know you was trying to say something.
Okay, so let me bring her back over here. It is her channel. You just happen to see her on the wrong side.
You knew. You gotta stop playing with my space on the screen. Just because you got the paid version. You see how she do me, Miss Lorraine? She wanna move me all around and stuff.
No, I don't even know how you got on this side. I seriously do not know. It just happened. I have no idea.
Just like your phone just went mute. You think you playing? But look, it didn't even bother me. I didn't care. I was here. That's my homie, Absalom. Oh, he is. Okay. I know Absalom. Well, yeah. I met him in Who's Live? Who live with Absalom on? Lady Love?
I thought
Yeah.
Yeah, but he came on here though.
Yeah. Okay, I can see you why he your homie. He was the same way. Every woman coming up in there, people like, own it. Third word, you are a mess. Girl, sure is. He gonna follow you everywhere, Shay. Don't mod him up. Let me mod up third word. What this here? News and shenanigan. We got a love connection going on. Oh, you see that?
Mhm.
It's been going on for a good week or so. Yes, we do.
Yep.
Hey, Two Raw, how you doing?
How you doing, too, Ro?
Look at that. Shay is blushing. Woo! He told
Gorilla
me
in the house. I
cooking
hate
and
saying that.
everything.
I hate saying that, but I know that that's your thing. So Gorilla's
What?
in the house.
Why you gotta
King
be so?
Kong in the trunk.
Uh-huh.
But
He
say it
said,
with your
King
chest.
Kong in the trunk.
King
Yup,
Kong
King
in the
Kong.
trunk. There you go. Go ahead. You gonna beat your chest. They're like, that's right. There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are trying. We got on the subject of is it better to be it was married life versus single life. We had a some footage to show, but it's working as a movie, and I can't stop it. It's like it's a comparison, and I wanted to show that as we go along because it had the questions in there that we wanted to talk about. But we did pretty good anyway because we got the one and only magnificent Miss Lorraine up here who spit that knowledge. She know what she's talking about, okay? This lady conversation.
100%.
Right. I'm so glad. Thank you so much, Miss Lorraine, for coming up here. We really
Yes.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
I don't know. Should we keep the live going to see is there going to be a love connection between Shay's Faith and Third Ward? Or should we say we'll edit, finally take that wall down?
I was thinking
Computer
about
love. That's
I
my
was
Uh-huh.
song
thinking
right
about
there.
you two being strange when um Yunu said something about an apple, and you said don't
Uh-huh.
say nothing about no apples, and I thought
Uh-huh.
about the Three Stooges. I know you watched the Three Stooges if you know about Pepe Le Pew.
Yep.
remember, remember Niagara Falls? You said Niagara Falls. Oh, how one
Mm-hmm.
of I think it was not Curly, Mo went crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and I was thinking,
Mm-hmm.
okay, she hears apples and she has a Niagara Falls moment. What is going
Mm.
on with these two?
That was.
Yeah.
I used to love watching the Three Stooges. That's some
I
crazy
think
Yeah,
we
couple
all did
right
because
there.
they were like funny and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
yeah,
you always thought Mo is mean. He always smacking people.
And look, they always have to do this because
Pulling
he's a
Larry's
poke him in
hair
the
out.
eye.
Yeah, pulling Larry's hair out and slapping Curly upside the head. Yep.
Look, I said, little
Yeah.
do they know they was teaching us abuse.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nyah,
you
nyah,
still
nyah.
be friends.
Nyah, nyah, nyah. So he's teasing them. Nyah, nyah, nyah.
Yep. See, Miss Lorraine, what we was talking about the stuff they was watching, they was doing, the stuff they was doing on there, like hitting each other with these sticks and stuff. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
wait a minute.
Skillet.
But we were entertained by that.
Yeah, I see it too, Raw. I see it. A lot of missing people. It's crazy.
What?
No, he had put on IG a lot of missing people on IG video
Oh,
in our group meet chat.
you know what?
Mm.
And you know why that is, right? The pandemic slowed down the market, so they got to make up. They
Mm.
got to
Mm.
make up.
Okay.
So
Okay.
people, like I said, I tell my daughter, she like, I asked her, so where the kids? Oh, they went down the street to the what? To the store? To the what? You don't let your girl.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I can't worry about that.
I didn't let my sons run around loose like that, let alone my daughters. That is not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mm.
Oh yeah. They be like, I can't be with them all the time. Well, when you are there, you could be with them.
Well, you have a choice. Either be with them or not at all. That's your
Mm-hmm.
choice. You're either going to be there with them and keep an eye on them, or you're going to
Mm-hmm.
let them loose and then not see them again. Your choice. Make it
Girl,
up.
That's right.
you know what? With them, they know. Mama, I was like a drill sergeant to them. Every
Yeah.
last one of them had a walkie-talkie. Keep that walkie-talkie on you now. If I need to reach you, now this here pre-cell phone days, we couldn't afford it at the time. Doctors maybe had it then, but yeah, I was like, keep that on you. If you don't have it on, you won't be going outside. I promise you.
Yep.
And don't
Mm.
make these promises with your kids. If you tell them something, so I had the three strike rule, of course. First time I tell you, no consequences, but the third time, you're gonna get it. And then you're gonna remember every time I say something, I promise you I'm gonna do it. If I
Mhm.
say do it again, I'm gonna knock your head off and you do it again, I'm knocking your head off. Well, of course, I ain't literally knocked their head off.
Yeah, no, we get what you're saying.
Yeah, smack them till their kids are crazy. The grandkids is crazy now. I'm like, yeah, I did that.
so,
Whoa.
so you knew how long you stay on with John last night with John Q? I know he
Um.
was still on at 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh
He was on a
no,
roll.
I did not know. If I would have known, I'd have got up there. But no, no,
Ooh,
I went to bed. I think right at 11 or so. A little, I don't know. What time did we get off at it?
Oh, who? What?
What time did we get off
we,
yesterday? Because I got off a little bit after that.
What with Boss Man?
Yeah. It
Mm,
was right after Boss Man, and then I went in there for a little bit, and then I left out. Like I
I
went
don't
to
know.
sleep.
Was it 10 something with me? Girl, I can't tell you.
Might have been
I just,
11.
I just know I started drinking my wine and it was over.
I
Oh,
know.
look at third ward. He's singing mint condition now. Quit breaking his heart, Shay.
mm,
uh,
mm.
12
That's a shame.
times have changed. The internet provides predators more abundant opportunity to victimize. Scary. Yes, it does. Like I
Mm.
said, I've been married almost 6 years and I still feel single. That's why I'm divorced. I'm done. So, team single. Oh, all right. Sorry to hear that, boy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I don't know. They don't have a picture of Daniel Robinson up in Walmart, and I'm
I
in
know.
Buckeye, Arizona right now.
Yeah, that's messed up.
All right. Do they got a photo station? Cause
He's not even on the what you call it site. He's not even on the police site.
look,
So why would they have him at Walmart?
so I'm saying too raw. If he at Walmart right now, if he got a picture of Daniel, you can see if he can have it print out and he post it.
But they closed the case. Remember, that
Oh,
case
Oh,
was closed down. The daddy got everything.
oh yeah. The dad has
They,
everything, but the case is not closed. It is not closed. It's not closed. It's
oh,
not.
okay,
They're not investigating it like they should be, but it's not closed.
okay,
It's not
okay,
closed.
okay,
They tried to make it like they were going to close it, but yeah, that was not going to happen, Captain. The
okay,
daddy got in there and they
okay,
started taking over, but yeah, they can't close it yet.
he's a walking
okay,
service.
good.
Wikipedia. Yes, he is. Really, Shay's face. Shay, stop breaking his heart. We don't want this to end with sadness. I'm not blue devil. I hang out more with my daughters and grandsons than my husband. I'm so done.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what this is about. You know, being married or being single. And
Hold on.
these are the choices.
Yep.
There you
You
go.
can show the video even though we don't have the what you call it added. I dropped it. You dropped it at the exact same time.
Well, you got to, and it looked like I'm going crazy because I'm seeing double.
It is
I'm
double.
sorry, Miss Lorraine. Oh, also Miss Lorraine.
Yeah.
I was asked. Asked me, did I want to do a one-on-one with you? Because I told her that one-on-one with you and her. If you guys never done that, you would not even know that you guys did chickens.
We didn't.
I can't talk about chickens with you.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Only thing I got is a dog.
She has a dog.
Oh,
I
She has a
do.
dog. You guys can talk about dogs. Yes, you can talk about
and,
dogs.
and,
Yeah.
and why spiders love me so much? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. One year I just had, they was just all over. I'm talking about different kinds of ugly, big, ugly things. They was just, but I had to kill the leader in order to send a message to the rest of them. I didn't see them last year. That's right. So,
Yeah, that was fun. It was odd for me to do it. But yeah, if you want me to do it, I'll do it. I ain't scared.
yeah. Well, that's good. I'm so used to seeing you over at Boss Man Blake's. You know, you is like his muse. That's what I look at. You're his muse. And
I
he's
told him
running.
last night I'm his sticky booger.
There she.
There she go. All right, too, Raw. Where you at? You outside of Walmart right now?
Hmm.
I just left Walmart. I had to go get me some chicken to throw in my crock pot.
Oh, you got a crock pot in there?
Got my Sunday dinner cooking right now.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
You're gonna have to enlighten me with that.
Mhm.
Where is that crock pot?
I got it down here cooking right now. I
Next
don't
to
want
him.
to take the top off.
Wait a
But
minute.
when that chicken get done, I'm gonna drop some of this off in there.
So Noah, what kind?
Oh,
Oh, that's noodles.
Drop a couple of them packs off in there, and I'm gonna go to work tonight when I stop driving. So
Turn it
I just let it
off.
slow
Turn it off.
cook while I drive all night. By the time I stop, hey, it'll be good and ready.
there you go.
Okay, so answer me this: how are you cooking? I know you got a crock pot. Where is it plugged in at?
The car thingy.
Oh, they got a crock
Now
pot.
Converter.
I got plugs in my truck.
Converters. Yeah, he has the converter. The word
I got
converts.
converters and I got plugs and all that.
That's cool.
Hey, I don't be half stepping out here, man. Hey, I get it in on the road.
Got you. Cool. I never thought about that. You're gonna make me get one of them damn school buses. I don't need no RV. You got a whole school bus. I see people do it now.
You can do that in anything. Like put a converter in your car. Yeah, you plug it into your lighter and it turns into plugs.
I'm not gonna be driving around with no crock.
I'm just saying. I'm saying. I didn't say you do it. I'm just saying.
I got you. So he be on the move, so I can understand. Because some things don't have time to stop. So boss man was laughing. Boss man was laughing because he said Miss Lorraine was his.
Yeah.
What is he showing us?
I don't know.
Look at us like this. Like we're gonna see anything different.
Hey, I'm ground zero right now, man. This is where it all went down at. The whole case that y'all studying right now doing, this where it all went down at, man.
That's ground zero. What is ground zero, you know?
Buckeye, Arizona.
Okay.
For Daniel. I'm gonna have to.
I've been asking people, and they don't want to talk about it. It's crazy.
Yeah, because they probably hiding stuff. That's why. You have an address where you're at?
I'm at the Love's truck stop right here.
Love's.
I'm off of I-10. That's I-10 right behind me right here. And the Walmart is about 5 minutes that way.
Man, look at that place. It just look hot and dusty.
I need to get an address for that.
It's actually kind of cool right now. It's actually kind of cool out here. It ain't too hot.
Let me get something to drink. Water.
So you said the Walmart is off the 10 as well, or what? Too raw.
Let me go get back in my truck before I have to put hands and feet on somebody. Somebody run up on me, boy. Hey, it's going down.
I promise you, you're in an area where there's a lot of racist people. I'm just saying. Be careful.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I
seen
put them
that in
praying
Walmart.
hands for you earlier.
That's why I was like that. I seen that in Walmart. It's a lot of racism going on around here, man. So I can understand why the dad's searching so hard. He probably came out here to get answers and got treated crazy. You know what I'm saying? So,
I found the address. It's 1060 West Watson Road, Buckeye, Arizona.
Watson Road. Yep, that's where I'm at.
Got it.
I mean, I can go inside right now and show y'all. I can ask them, y'all remember Daniel Robinson case? And everybody act like they don't know nothing.
Oh wow. Yeah,
course
you
they
better
gonna do
move
that.
before they accuse you of stealing
Yeah,
sand.
right. Or
Mm.
something.
Hey, I was even telling them that he my cousin because my last name Robinson too.
Mm.
There you
Like,
go.
I'm looking for my cousin, man. Y'all heard of Daniel Robinson? Nobody heard of nothing. They look at you like you crazy. I know it was all over the news because it's a small town.
Oh yeah, they all know about it.
Yeah. Wow. Mm.
All right.
I just felt some type of way about it. I could have kept rolling last night, but I know y'all had the case going. I said, man, I'm gonna stop right here just to, you know what I'm saying, paying the points and stuff. Hey, a miracle could have happened. I probably was gonna see him walking up the road. I would have put him right in the truck and took him to his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
He thought a miracle was gonna happen.
Mm.
Well,
What
that's
did I miss?
crazy.
12, I love this community. We have a bunch of real characters. Compliment. So proud to be included. At 12, we enjoy you too. Yes, we do. Miss Lorraine, your laugh is adorable. I love it. She said contagious.
All right, I saved it, to Raw. I saved it. I'm gonna send it to the dad.
That's what's up.
Woo! You know what else is up? My time. We've been on here for 2 hours.
Oh
2
wow.
hours. Yeah. But like you said, that I can still show it, as a video.
Yeah, you can play that video that we made.
What video?
The single and the married.
But also, look, we got see he out there and he inquired about something, so we got to watch his back too.
Yeah, definitely. Let's just wait till he gets in the truck at least.
Okay. Out there playing. Oh, he going into the place. He ain't going into the truck. It's mostly white populated.
Yes. Very prejudiced people. Because the dad went to this one part of the Buckeye, Arizona, in the area on the like close to where they said they reported that that his Jeep was on the 17th, and he had a bunch of people come up to him and call him an N-word and hollering at him out his name. See, they lucky I ain't over there. I ain't 38 will talk for me.
You don't want to go to jail. Please don't take you to jail.
Thank you. You better think about that, sis. What he doing? Oh, he said thank you, and that makes you very mad. Yes, of course. It makes you mad, but it makes us angry as hell. Angry as hell that something like this is still going on after years and years of trying to get equal rights, equal justice, and everything, and it's
not moving. It's not moving. Nobody's learning. That's the problem. Nobody's learning. Nobody's willing to educate themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's the old Krabby Patties. They said that's why my father had to actually leave Alabama, because he said at the time somebody of whiteness said something to him, and my father got mad and said something back, and you don't talk back to them like that down in the South. So his dad said, "You going up to Chicago with your sister? You getting out of here tonight. Go, boy, go." And dragged my mother along with him. That's where they started the family.
When I saw Mississippi burning, I hate going to Mississippi, and I know it's not just it's not
Ooh.
the same. It's not the whole Mississippi, but
Mhm.
just the word Mississippi. When I watched that movie, it made me angry to the point where I'm like, I don't even like going through Mississippi, and I gotta go through it. And I'll be like, where they, where them fools at?
What about Mississippi Burning? Did you watch that?
That's what I'm talking about, Mississippi Burning.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A Time to
Yeah.
Kill. A Time to Kill.
A Time to
Oh,
Kill.
that was.
I think I
Ooh.
did, but
With
I need
Samuel
to.
Jackson.
Yeah. Okay. I seen that one. I seen that
Mm-hmm.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen that.
Yeah.
Bill of
And
Mockingbird.
at it again, you were saying that you feel like there's nothing there for you in Chicago. There isn't, because you're a Southern girl. You gotta go south. You're a Southern girl and don't even know it. I mean, you don't even think about it. It's in you. That's why ain't nothing there in Chicago for you.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
She's a
Right?
Southern Belle.
Southern Belle.
Yeah, use a Southern
Yeah.
Belle.
Like a Georgia peach.
Yeah, it's Georgia Peach.
Yeah, right. You know, my uncle, I'm not my uncle, my cousin, they used to live in Michigan, in Southfield, Michigan, and then Detroit. And then him and his brother picked up and they moved to someplace close to Atlanta, Georgia. And he been trying to get me to go there, talking about it's a whole lot of opportunities for women of your color and stuff like that, being business.
Yes.
And I was like, really? I heard the same about Texas too.
Mm. Mm.
Oh.
Oh, we in trouble now.
Uh-oh.
Big third word.
Good evening, ladies. How y'all doing?
Good
How y'all
evening.
doing?
Evening.
Oh, we
Good,
came up here
good.
so they could hear that voice, huh?
I
Maybe
was
something like
shocked.
that. Something like that.
Say where you at.
She's somewhere in the chat. She probably just took a step away. But how y'all doing though this evening?
Good, and
We
you?
are doing great.
Good.
Thank you for coming up. We appreciate you.
No problem. I like the channel. It's dope. It's dope. I like it.
We try, to get some conversation going and some stuff to talk about issues. Talk about topics that people talk about, but they don't. That's not the main thing. So we just want to know, because I always ask people, even where I work at, is it better to be married or is it better to be single? I'm just sick of
I think it really just depends on the person that you're asking and like the lifestyle that they live. I think some people they
Mm.
might say single, depending on if they live that single lifestyle, and then others might say married because they more or less live like a married lifestyle. If you're a person that you have a family and you're more like I guess have like a routine-ish type of lifestyle, then the married life will probably be the better life for you. If you have one of those lifestyles where you just kind of come and go as you please and do whatever you want, then I would think the single lifestyle would probably be the best choice for you. So I guess it depends on the scenario and the type of life that the person is living. To be honest with you,
hmm
I don't think there's a right or wrong answer in this situation. That's pretty much what I'm saying.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. But I'm glad you up here. Look at that. She popped in and she gave that look. What?
Yeah, shout out to my cyber boo thing and shit. I see it. But no, it's no wrong or right answer. It just depends on the lifestyle that you live, and that kind of determines like what's probably going to be the best scenario for you. So, because I know people on both sides. I know people that's single that they live a good life. I know people that's married that live a good life. So it just depends. So now, me personally, myself, currently, yeah, I'm single, but I mean, one day do I aspire to be married and have a family, have kids? Yes, because that's how I was raised. I was raised by my grandparents, and they kind of like was old school, traditional with it, and so, and me being a Southerner, me being from the South, that's kind of like how I was raised, and I saw them have a lovely marriage for like 30 plus years. So, but I also understand that we live in different times right now where people some people really don't value marriage like how people back in the old day or old school used to value marriage. And I'm not saying it's a wrong or right thing. People can choose to do whatever they want to do, but like I just know that we living in a different time period now, like where everything is not how it used to be. So it just like I said, it really just depends on the individual. So
Yes, it truly does. It truly does. That's why I don't know why you keep telling me to take down my walls. I ain't ready to take down my walls. I've been happy to be here. I told you 3 years ago, my kids moved out, and I was like, freedom. I was
Oh
doing
yeah. So you living the
real
life
business.
now.
Yes, I was doing real
Yeah.
business dance and everything. Slide down with full like, yeah. You know? So I'm like, I'm just not ready.
Hmm.
Not saying it's not gonna happen, I'm just not ready now right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how long has it been since you ladies have been in a relationship?
Oh, I'm still in mine.
Oh, you
33
still in
years
yours? Okay.
strong.
Okay.
Yes.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank
And you,
you.
Miss Head again.
Oh, Miss Unu been married for 30 some years.
I
Congrats.
know. Congratulations to her. Congratulations to her
Uh,
on that.
it's been
Thank
6 years ago, January 1st,
Okay.
2016, that I cut my ties.
Okay. So for me, I'm gonna say it's been 3 years since I was in a relationship. So so yeah.
Okay. Have you been enjoying yourself since then?
I mean, I haven't been doing really nothing, doing too much, nothing crazy. I just kind of just been chilling, just kind of just really just more or less worrying on about me, focusing on me, and doing things for myself, but nothing too crazy. I haven't been out here partying, nothing crazy like that. I kind of left that in my 20s. Now that I'm in my
Mhm.
30s, I kind of like chilling now and kind of, I'm more of a homebody person now. So,
Me too.
so
I hear that a lot.
you
And,
know,
and that's the way to be. Because I
yeah,
did all my street life when I was in my 20s. I did
yeah,
everything
yeah,
possible in my 20s that I said in my 30s, it's time to chill. In the 40s, it's time to get on that money grind, and 50, 60, whatever. So it's
yeah. That was me in my teens, my early teens and 20s. I was out there every weekend, on some wild stuff. But like now, like I said, now that I'm in my 30s, I'm like kind of just chilling out now, just kind of more or less on some homebody type stuff. So yeah,
hmm
you
okay.
know.
That's the way to be.
hmm
You were gonna say something, Miss Lorraine? Oh,
Pardon?
I thought you had a question.
No,
No,
I was
okay. So
shushing my granddaughter.
they want to bug. See, me and you got something in common. Every time we come on the screen, that's when the dogs go to want to get their 2 seconds of fame and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I gave mine the pep talk. I said, "You better not, mm, over there quiet right now." She over there quiet. Once upon a time, like I said, 3 years ago, I had 6 pit bulls.
I
Six.
got one right now.
Really? What kind you have?
I got a brindle, the one that has like the tiger stripe coat.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I got his name is Rocco, but I call him Rock for short. But yeah, he's the first brindle that I've had ever, but I've had two or three, maybe four other pits before this, and they've been pretty much two have been blue nose, and the other two I think are red nose.
Yeah, I
Mm,
had a red nose. The one I got now is a blue nose. And the other ones I had, they was a silver fawn.
mm.
So,
I,
Yeah, that
I got a
I've had.
blue nose. I'm
Oh, you got a
sorry.
blue nose? Okay, that's what's up. I've
Yeah, I
had
call
different
him
types of
Django.
dogs, but I would honestly say him hands down. Pits are my favorite. I think they're very misunderstood, misjudged, and
Yeah,
they're very loving. If you be loving to them, they're very loving, very affectionate, very nice dogs.
yeah,
So I love pits.
look,
yeah.
Two Ross said brindles are mean as hell.
Not mine.
Oh.
Not mine. They cool.
Mm-mm.
He's cool, man. Mine, he just be chilling. He just want to play, eat, and sleep all day. That's all he want to do. So you know,
hmm All right, so we got Rock, and we got, what is your dog name, Miss Lorraine?
Oh, Django.
Oh, she got Django. So, it's a boy.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I got a girl.
yeah.
And
Oh, oh.
yes, her name is Sparkle.
We're too far away to breed and make any money. But I want to breed mine. I want to breed him.
Oh yeah, that's why she act crazy. She like, when you gonna let me get a boyfriend? When I'm gonna be able to go on a date? Why you got me locked up in here? I can't go out and meet nobody because you don't want to meet nobody. Blah blah. So I get her. But yeah, so somebody stole. Two Ross said somebody stole his blue nose.
Mm.
mm, mm.
Mm,
But see, they're sweet like that.
mm,
They're sweet like that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, unless somebody is trying to harm you, or get too close to the children, They're sweet dogs. They're sweet dogs. Ask Boss Man what happened to his dog.
That's mine
Oh,
right here. Here's mine. I got to change my avatar to him.
oh,
This is mine. That's Rocco.
Oh, okay. Look at
that's a
Rock.
nice
Oh.
sized dog too. That's nice and thick.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me screenshot that picture so I can show it to Sparkle.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
That's
look, so
that's her new boyfriend. That's her new
But
boyfriend.
nah, this is my buddy. This is my buddy Rocco. He's my best friend,
Oh,
man. He's super cool. So, and
Mhm.
like you said, and like Miss Lorraine said, like I stay in a neighborhood full of like elementary and middle school kids, and like every day there's a school bus that comes like right in front of my house and drop, and like he goes crazy when he sees them get off the bus, and they be like playing with him, and he be like trying to play with them. So
oh,
yeah, he loves kids,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know.
Yes.
yeah.
So,
Yes.
You know, dogs. It's any dog. To me, any breed can get vicious. It just depends on their breeder, or and I'm sorry,
Yes.
their breeder,
Yes.
their owner. I don't know why I said breeder
Their
because you could say
owner.
a
yeah,
breeder
Their
dog,
correct,
but
owner.
correct.
it depends on the owner of the dog and how their dog reacts to certain, to people. I have
Yeah.
my dog Lola. She's a Chihuahua, and she's got a bigger bark than her body. And I mean, like literally, she'll bark until you're gone from my house. She lets you know when somebody's at my house when they're like 300 feet away from the house, and she's already barking. They haven't even made it up to my
Mm.
door, and she's already barking at them. So like, it just depends on the breeder. I mean, I'm sorry, the owner of the dog, because that's when pits become vicious is when you put your hands on them dogs. When you hit your dog, they become hand shy. Any dog that's hand shy, you can tell because they jump when you like try to like go to pet them. If they jump, you best be careful because those dogs have been abused and they're ready to bite. Those are the ones that are
Yeah.
ready to bite. But if you keep your hands away from them, you keep your hands to yourself and don't put your hands on your animals, your dogs they'll be the friendliest dogs ever. You don't have to worry about what breed it is.
Yeah, I think most
Yeah.
people, the one fact that a lot of people don't know about the pit bull, and you can look it up. Actually, pit bulls are nicknamed the nanny dogs because they're really good with kids. Like you can leave them with kids, and
Mm-hmm.
the kids will be safe and everything. To like what Miss Lorraine was saying, if you try to do something to the kids, they'll get aggressive with you, because they're very protective of the kids. So, you know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
so
Most
Yeah.
so.
definitely. And Turo said day before Thanksgiving they stole his dog. He was looking for him like he was his child. Here his kids
Wow.
crying.
Poor baby.
Mm.
I remember like probably like one of the scariest moments, and thank God it didn't happen. I remember like with this is probably like 5, 6, 7 years ago. I was I think I had just went to pick up my pick up Rock. He was I guess he was getting like washed and stuff, and he was like a little pup. This is a little place I take him to get him washed and groomed. And on the way back, I was trying to get home, and I took like this little shortcut way to get back home. And as I was I was like at a stop sign as I'm getting ready to like turn. Like on the other side of the street, there's another stop sign, and some chick like basically like ran a stop sign as I was turning, and she hit me. And like my car, like she hit me so hard, and she was speeding so fast, my car kind of like flew, and like I literally like landed on somebody's it was like an apartment I landed like on somebody's like porch on an apartment complex.
Wow.
And
Mm.
he was like sitting, like he was at this time he was like a little small puppy. He was sitting in like the passenger seat, and he like literally like as we was like basically about to hit the front porch of the apartment. Like I could see he was like he was like almost gonna fly out the windshield and out the window, but like I caught him in midair and I grabbed him and I like pulled him in close to me, and like that just scared me because I'm like, damn, what if he would have like flew through that windshield window? Like he probably would have been gone. So yeah, that was
Yeah.
like one of the
Ooh.
most scary moments. But yeah, but I'm glad I called him though. So
That's good. I'm glad you
yeah,
called too.
yeah. So
Wow.
Mm. Mm.
That's right, Shay. He got another partner. Hey, do you think Rocky will be jealous if you get somebody else in your life?
no, actually, Rock is quite the ladies' man. He loves women, particularly real pretty women. So yeah, he'll probably try to win Shay over, try to like be nice to her. Actually, he'll probably knowing him. He'll probably try to be up under her more than he's up under me and stuff. And I'll be jealous. I'll be like, what the hell?
When am I getting my attention, right?
I'll be like, wait a minute, I raised you and everything, and you beat her just because she all pretty and stuff. You wanna be my side for? Okay, I see how this is.
I'm gonna be jealous because she's gonna have two boyfriends at the same damn time. Wow.
He would love Shay. Him and Shay would probably get along. So
Oh,
like I said, he's very gentle. So you know.
you play too much, she said.
Shout out to that.
Hey, I'm just keeping it live. That's all. That's all we doing over here. That is great. I'm glad you came up here and talked about this here. And
you the fan because you associate with Lady Love. That's the fan. I've been knowing her for a little minute now. So any one of y'all you knew. Nice to meet you, Miss Lorraine, Miss V. I've known Miss V for quite a bit now too. Mm-hmm. If y'all cool with Lady Love and Miss V, then y'all cool with me. So
Oh yeah, you know why that is.
So
Team Viral in the house.
Yes. Shout out.
Thank you. I didn't mean to cut you off just like that.
No, it's cool, but hey, get your promotion on, do your thing. I ain't mad at you.
No, the team.
But shout out to the whole team. Shout out Boss Man Blake to Raw TV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. So
that's right. Did you get a chance to drop your link?
Oh, I can. I will. Appreciate that.
Yeah, put AIAM.
There you go.
Okay.
Let everybody get connected over here. We're trying to grow a community.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I wasn't just finna just do it without your permission and just be rude about it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh no problem. Like I said, we just over here. Like I said, we got people up in here dropping. We don't mind.
Yeah.
So we're gonna bring back Wakanda forever, okay?
Okay. Yeah. But there was a comment that I made earlier where I was saying like, this I guess you can kind of apply that to y'all topic right now. But I was saying that like for me personally, because I can't speak for nobody else, but for me personally as a man, like when it comes to me, interacting with a woman, like to me, don't get me wrong, like yes, I think as people, the first thing that we notice when we see about each other is the physical, right? Because when you first meet somebody, you don't know their personality, you don't know how they tick, how they talk, so you're just going off of what you see physically, and then everything else kind of follows suit once you get to know a person. But for me, like looks they'll pull me in and they'll keep me interested up until a certain point. Like with me, when it comes to women, if a woman is just all looks but like no substance, then eventually I get turned off and I'll like just totally just back out of that situation. So because I'm a type of person that like you have to stimulate me mentally first before you stimulate me any other way. Like you have to reach me like up top, in my head. And if you can't do that, if I can't hold like stimulating deep conversations with you about just anything, like then I don't see it going very far with us,
Yeah.
So
I get what you're saying. Because you don't want to be sitting at the table across someone and you're sitting there like this. No kind of
Exactly.
conversation. No, like you don't got nothing to say. Okay.
Cause my thing is like, let's say like we, like not to be like too explicit, but like the sex thing, like let's say the sex could be great and fire, but it's like after it's over, like what's gonna make me want to lay up next to you and just be next to you if that's all we have to go off of just sex? If we can't hold a conversation and lay up and
Right.
talk, it's like, well then what are we doing at this point? So
Mm-hmm.
that's just how I feel about it. So
Yeah.
you know,
All right. So because the way you are here, messing with your cyber boo, would that be the kind of person you would be in real life? Because I'm just saying, like, it seems like
no,
you're the kind of person that would provide her with some humor as well as.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, like the same look. The same person you get online is the same person you get in person. Like it's no. Now, granted, like when I go live and stuff on whether it's my channel, my team's channel, yeah, I'll be a little extra as far as for entertainment purposes. But it's still the same me. I'm not being somebody that I'm not. But yeah, I could be very humorous when I want to be. I'm a very bold, straightforward person. I let you know how I feel and what I'm thinking.
Mhm.
I don't cut any corners. Don't beat around the bush. I let you know what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. I'm a very generous person, giving person. If I care about you and I mess with you, then I let it be not known just through my words, but through my actions and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So, yeah, and like I said, I'm a very selfless, giving person. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it would be the same way. I just I like getting in people's mind to see like where their head is at because I want to know, okay, like, could I vibe with you on a mental level, even if everything else we vibing on like from on a physical aspect is cool, but if I can't vibe with you on a mental level, then it's like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to deal with you long term. So
Okay. So if you want to, can you give Shay's your birthday so she look, give Shay your birthday so she can cook that birthday cake? Look, Shay
my
gonna get me.
birthday,
Look, Shay gonna get me, boy.
my birthday is May the 17th. That's my birthday.
Uh-oh. There you go, Shay. May
So
17th, mark your calendar.
I'm a Taurus. I'm a bull. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I am. So yes, that's my
Mm-hmm.
birthday.
The toro.
Correct. Correct.
Gotcha. Yeah,
So a little something. I have a question. Are you bullheaded?
I can be sometimes, but only when I need to be. Only when I need to be. So yeah, I would say being the bull, the biggest, I guess, con about us is we can be a little stubborn from time to time, or what you would call
Mm-hmm.
bullheaded. But
Mm-hmm.
it's not without reason. It's not without
Right,
reason.
right.
I don't
I
just
get what
be
you're saying.
stubborn for no reason.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
guess what? What zodiac sign can't be stubborn? We all have be
yeah, that's
stubborn in
that's
our
true.
own ways. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? My
yes,
last guy was a Taurus. And the one thing I could say, and a lot of ladies would be like, well, why did you break up with him? I mean, I ain't never had to cook. I ain't never had to do nothing. And if I didn't want to work, I didn't have to do that. But
amen.
he had a temper problem, not with me, never with me, but with other people. And I just got so fed up with that negative energy, like when we go somewhere, and I'm like, you know what? I can't keep doing this. I can't
Yeah.
keep doing this. You're gonna either take care of that and start learning to love yourself or whatever. Don't let the least little thing upset you. But I can't
Yeah.
keep doing that. So,
I
like I
will
said,
say this though, to what you just said, that can be true. Yes, we can from time to time have temper issues, but I would say this, like me personally, I would say, like I'm a very thick-skinned type of person, so it takes a lot to like really get to me because I'm like naturally I'm very like calm, cool, and collected. It takes a lot to get to me, so like usually by the time I get upset and like I'll just explode, like usually like
Mm-hmm.
it's because you kept pushing my buttons and you took me there, but like I don't just get upset off of any old thing that's said to me. Like it really takes a lot to get to me. So yeah, I
mm,
don't just be going around just getting being hot headed or being really mad for no reason. It takes really a lot to get to me. So
Right. I get what
okay.
you're saying.
hmm There you
Hey,
go.
that makes sense. What At It Again said. When At It Again, when you was like he used to get mad at other people and stuff, but not with you.
Yeah.
Like before my wife came into the picture, I was dating this chick for a little while and like we was good, like everything was good, but she always had attitudes everywhere we go with like other people. And but you gotta watch that type of energy, cause then that type of energy, like you could be in a good mood and then you go somewhere and they not mad with you, but when they get mad with other people and like that energy rub off on you, and then you start now you in a bad mood for no reason. You like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it work out like that. You feel me? So you gotta watch that energy, man. When people have that energy, it rub off on you. I
There
don't
you
even like to be around nobody with bad energy.
That's I'm telling you, they call them empath or whatever. But even with my day, when I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling good, and I'm driving to work, and some idiot cut me off, and I'm getting mad, and I like, wait a minute, slow your roll, change it, cause today gonna be a good day. Don't let that interfere with how you feeling, because it bounce around like I want to say like a ping pong, or it's like the domino effect. So if I'm angry, then I'm
Mm.
going to work. I'm gonna get somebody angry. They're gonna pass it on. It's just gonna be bouncing back and forth. So I changed that with the quickness.
Yeah, man.
Taking notes. Hey,
You
Miss.
bored out a little bit, bro. You bored out.
Oh, I'm
How you
back on this
doing?
road. My bad. Y'all can hear me good now? Or?
Yeah, you're good now. You good now.
Yes,
Yeah, I
thank
was
you.
just saying like misery loves company.
Yeah,
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? You know.
yeah.
And you know
It
what
is.
my grandma used to always say? My grandma used to always say, if you lay down with dogs, you're gonna wake up with fleas.
Yep, I remember that one.
You know what I'm saying? So if
Yep.
you lay with dogs, you're gonna wake up with fleas. And you gotta stay away from
Mhm.
them dogs, man.
Hey,
But
Two Ralph,
Stay
your
away
mama.
from them dogs. Not the case, not hey. But go
Two Ralph,
ahead.
where you from? Where you from, bro? If your mama asking.
I'm originally from Hollywood, Florida.
Oh, okay. I can hear. You know what? I figured you was somewhere in Florida because I actually got an older brother and sister that live down in Florida. You got that accent, so I figured you. If it wasn't Florida, I figured you was from somewhere down south. So you know,
hmm
you know.
Everybody knows soon as I
Yeah,
start talking, they be like, "Hey, you from Florida, ain't it?" They already know. I got a deep
yeah,
Florida accent.
yeah. I'm. You know, people say the same thing with me. I'm from Houston. You know, I'm from H Town. So you know, when I start, they be like, "Man, you must be from Texas somewhere. You sound like you from Houston." So you know.
Shay, he's from Houston too.
Oh yeah, I know
Oh,
that. I
Hey,
know that.
hey, I live in San Antonio. You 3 hours up the road from me. I live in San Antonio now.
Yeah, that ain't that far. That, you know, shout out to San Antonio. You know, ain't that far. So, and you brought up before I hopped on the panel. You brought up I-10, bro. I don't think people really understand how far and wide I-10 stretches. Like it goes all the way, like it goes from California all the way back to Florida. You know, like that's how long it crosses all them different states, like at the bottom of the South. So it's
mhm.
crazy.
Yep.
You know,
Mm.
Let me write that
I
down.
10
I
run from
10.
California.
Look,
It
I
back
10.
to
run
Florida.
from California all the way to Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All the way back to Florida. Yeah. And then you got them in between states like Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, Georgia, you know. So,
Mm, mm. Yep.
God.
I never
I
been to
can't hardly hear
Texas.
y'all right now, man. I'm out here. I'm cutting through this desert on I-10 right now.
She
mhm.
telling me, there you go, you knew.
Hey, he out there with the coyotes and the tumbleweeds and stuff.
Oh,
Hmm.
pick one up. Bring me one back. I never had a tumbleweed.
Hey, it was so windy last night coming out of California. They was blowing all over the place.
Hey, I was just about to ask you that question, but you answered it. I was about to say, have you ever drawn all the way to Cali before? But I guess you have. So,
Yes, all the way from
Hey,
Louisiana.
it ain't too many places I ain't been, man. It ain't too many places I ain't been, bro. Like I done been everywhere, man. I've been doing this 8 years.
okay, yeah, yeah. Man, look, I've known plenty of people that's truckers that make good money, but man, like I don't see how y'all do it, bro. Hitting that road all the time, and like, man, I know it's not as easy as everybody make it look or y'all make it look, but yeah, I just like, dang, man, being on the road for like months at a time, man, that's crazy, man. But I salute y'all for doing it because I know it ain't easy.
Yeah.
Now, see, like right now, I've been doing it 8 years, but I've been doing it for this my second year right now, being like an owner operator, like owning my truck. So
Oh, okay.
this is my last year right here. I'm a grind it out this year right here, and next year I'm gonna have a driver. Like I'm gonna go on and hire a driver to run for me. So I just can't trust nobody right now driving my truck because ain't nobody gonna drive it like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They ain't gonna take
Yeah.
care of your stuff like you will. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
So it's kind
I
of
hear you
hard for
on
me to
that.
hire a driver right now.
Yeah, I hear
I
you
don't
on
even
that.
let nobody hold my car. When my mama was here, I ain't even used to let my mama drive my car. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take you or wifey will take you around if you need to go somewhere. Like, I don't let nobody hold my car, man. Like, for real.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm with you. But yeah, that truck driving is something else. That's one of them jobs, like I said, if I want to travel and I want to go state to state, truck driving would be the job. Even though it won't be for fun all the time, but it'll be worth it, you know. Like I said, I got a big map in my room right now, and I got marked by little dots all of the places that I went in the United States so far. But I haven't hit. I went to Georgia so I could get to Alabama, but I have not visited Georgia, and I have not been to Texas. So those are two places on my list that I'm gonna have to go to.
I think you would love it in Texas. And if I'm not mistaken, you did say you was from the Chi, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I got, it's funny. I have an aunt of mine's. She's originally from Chicago, but she moved to Houston when she got pregnant with my little cousin because she didn't want him growing up in the streets of Chicago because it's kind of rough and stuff. So she moved to Houston. But she was telling me like, she was like, yeah, man, I love it. It's like I think she's been in Houston now for like 20, 30 some years, and she love it. So
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I love happy endings.
Hey, I came to Texas. I love Texas, man. I'm the spokesman for Texas, man. I be telling all my friends, hey man, y'all need to get out here.
I'm not gonna lie,
I love Texas, man.
I'm not gonna lie. My dream is to own a house in 3 different states: California, Texas, and Florida. I'm like the 3 states I want to own a home in. Cause I got family in all 3 states. So
you said California, Texas, and what?
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, because I got family in all 3 states. So
Mm-hmm. I was told Florida is where I can go and meet some sugar daddies. Is that
Take that down wall first.
Huh?
I said you have to take that wall.
Girl, I knocked one of them down. I won't be entirely wrong. So, all about having fun in life.
Y'all funny as hell.
Nah, but too raw. My people down in Florida, they down in Tampa. That's where they at, down in Tampa.
In Tampa.
Oh yeah, I got family all over Tampa.
Yeah.
Right. Well, no, I was thinking of like Florida.
St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg. What is the other place? It was called Gainesville, Florida, I believe.
Yeah, that's down in Florida.
Yeah, that's northern Florida, right? Gainesville. That's where University of Florida, right?
That's north.
Yeah, North Florida. Yeah, that's where I think that's where University. Yeah, that's where University of Florida at, right? I think that's where University of Florida is at. Yeah, facts.
Well, no, when I was in my 20s and me and my friend, we was going to college, and we was like, let's move out of Illinois. Let's move somewhere else. So we took a dart and threw it, closed our eyes and threw it at a map, and it landed on Gainesville, Florida.
You watching too many movies.
Facts, you do.
I do, but I was like, man, that was cool. But I was like, Gainesville, Florida. But then her and I, we ended up falling out. We was going to school together, and she did some crazy stuff, and I was like, I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time. So
I got a cousin.
Y'all would have
Florida.
had a lot of fun, man. Gainesville is a college. It's nothing but a college city, man. All college city. That's all. Y'all would have had fun.
Yeah, too raw. One of my cousins, female cousins that stay in Tampa, or she stay in Houston now, but she's from Tampa. But she graduated from she went to FAMU. She graduated from FAMU.
Okay.
Gainesville is college town. I'm just taking notes because I'm looking at.
Oh yeah, FAMU.
Yeah, my cousin
down in like Tallahassee area.
Yeah, my cousin. That's where she went from Tampa. She went to FAMU and graduated, and now she live in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, FAMU. They got the battle. They had a big battle of the bands every year. FAMU and Bethune-Cookman, they get together and do a big, nice. It be real nice to battle of the bands every year.
Oh, trust me, bro. I know. Even in
Was
even in Texas at them, even in Texas at them HBCUs like Texas Southern University and Houston, and then you got them, other HBCUs in Louisiana like Grambling and Southern University and stuff. Like I done been to all them battle of the bands
Lafayette.
stuff. Yeah, I've been to all them battle of the bands. Little battles and stuff. And man, those be so dope, man. They be so cool. They be jamming out there.
Mm.
Yeah, they really do, man. It be like magic, man. Hey, they play all they get to playing all those classic songs and all that. Everybody turn up.
Yeah, and then the women out there be beautiful too. You know what I'm saying? They be going there, so it's a good time, man. It's a real good time.
Yes, sir. Hey, it be going down for real. You ain't lying. Hey,
Look how he said that. Yeah,
and they come from all over, man. Hey.
Yeah, they do. I got family in Louisiana too, because my mom on her side of the family, she got family in Louisiana. So like New Orleans area. So, and I got some friends that stay in like Lake Charles. So,
yeah,
ain't that where you at?
Yes, I am.
I'm sorry, Ms. Lorraine. I'm sorry, cutting. You got it.
I was gonna say I've had a good time. It's going on 3 hours.
Yes. It's time to go to Boss Man really quick.
Yeah.
In 1 hour.
Anyway,
they got hit by a bad storm last year, man. I came through Lake Charles. They got hit by, I think that was last year or a year before. And I almost cried coming through there, man. Look at that, everything around there got tore up.
Yeah, it's horrible. Go ahead, Miss Lorraine.
They still ain't built up like. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, she was just letting us know she been on here with us for 3 long hours, and it's time for her to go. Get something to eat. Nah, she already ate.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, I did. But anyway, at it again. Thank you, and you as well. At it again when you get ready to do a chit chat. Yunu's got all my information, so you can get it from her.
Thank you so much.
And just get in touch with me.
I will do
that. Thank you. I enjoyed myself.
She will. She will, because I can't wait to see y'all together. It's gonna be cool.
The Aquarius. We got too many. We got Scorpios everywhere. We got 2 Scorpions, and then it'll be two Aquarians. Yes, ma'am. All right. Thank you.
We have Aquarius up in here.
Pisces in the house. What you mean?
That's what that means.
Hey, I swear I'm the only Leo everywhere I go. Where the Leo's at, man? I'm the only Leo everywhere I go.
Hey, it's funny you say that. My mom is Leo too, so I'm very familiar with Leo people. As a matter of fact, one of my best friends, he's a Leo, so
My mom's a Leo too.
Dang, man, it's crazy, man. So,
but I know where the Leos are at. They are over at Big Daddy Beer Game. Called Big Daddy Beer got the Leo game crew. And he do a lot of gaming, but he do like like Family Feud games. It'd be like guys versus the females or Android versus iPhone. So you gotta check them out.
Oh, that's interesting. Shout out to my cyber boo in the chat, Shay's Face. She says she's a Cancer. You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever dealt with a Cancer woman ever in my lifetime for a period. I think I ran
my wife a Cancer.
Okay.
You did say that.
I've known some, but I don't think I've ever like personally interacted or dated any before. So that should be interesting.
Well, get ready for an emotional roller coaster.
I got my eyes on you.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, look. Hey, I'm gonna tell you a story about when my wife was pregnant, right? This lady here, my wife was, she had the craziest cravings when she was pregnant, right?
Right.
She used to want to chew bubble gum so much, right? She used to chew bubble gum and one time, like, I took her last piece of bubble gum and she cried like a baby. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, man, you really sitting up here crying like that over some bubble gum? And then she used to sit in the bed with the washing powder. Like, she'll get the washing powder out the laundry room and just sit in the bed with it and just smell it all day, all night. I'm like, man, what's wrong? Like, I take the washing powder and I go hide it somewhere so she can't find it. Cause I don't like. And she used to be saying, "Oh, I want to just eat it so bad." I'm like, "Man, you is tripping. Like, what's wrong with you?" And like, well, I got my wife with cancer, and two of my oldest two daughters are cancers too.
Oh yeah,
It's crazy, man. Like it's crazy.
So
Cancer. I
Too Raw,
love them
let
to
me
death
ask.
though. I love them to death.
So Too Raw, let me ask you this. Since I'm trying to see what Shay about. What could I expect from a cancer woman since you kind of know firsthand?
Hey, they loving now. They very loving, and they cancer woman. They'll care about your feelings more than they feelings too. Like, you know what I'm saying? From what I go through with my wife, and I look at my two daughters and how they move around. Like, they loving, but just don't get their time and twisted, dog. They sweet, kind, and nice, but don't get their time and twisted, boy. Cause they can. Hey, I tell everybody I got a pit bull mixed with a rock at the house, bro. Like, hey, she cute, she fine, she all that. She cute, fine, all that. Everything. She the total package, man. But man, don't get their time and twisted, bro. Cause it can go from loving to like, hey, I told y'all, look, when my wife get mad at me, right? She turned Tupac on and started singing that word to word in the house. I be like, oh Lord, like, what's going on? Like, hey, she be singing them Tupac songs that I don't even know. I'm like, oh, okay, that's how you feel it. All right.
Hey, I believe you though, cause
I keep my distance then.
I believe you though, because even though, like I said, I've never personally dealt with a cancer woman myself. The ones that I have known, all of them do tend to be very beautiful women. I don't think I've seen one that's like not attractive at all. So yeah, all right. Well, it sounds like I got a lot to look forward to with my cyber boo shade in. You know, we got to figure out the basics and the foundation and lay that down first. But it's cool.
But I'm glad you came up here, cause remember, Miss Lorraine said women are attracted to sounds. Now,
yes.
She is watching your words. She probably up there unscrambling and scrambling trying to look for clues, because that's what she do.
Yeah.
But hearing your voice, she was like, "Yeah."
Shout out to Tracy in the chat too. She be showing love everywhere she goes. But yeah, I mean, I remember the first time I think I hopped on a Lady Love's panel, and I think Shay heard me for the first time. She was like, that voice though. She like that voice though. So
right. She's like, what?
So
what?
Yeah.
She gonna be me and you.
Hey, the quiet. He got that. Hey, all the females gonna say you got the quiet storm voice, like god dang, like you need to be on the radio or something, bro.
Hey, it's funny. Hey, bro, I swear it's funny that you say that, because when I was growing up, bro, like I've been having this voice for a long time. Like when I was coming up, a lot of people used to be like, "Man, you need to be in radio. You need to be in radio. You got a radio voice." You know, when it's your voice, you don't really hear it like that. But then once I got on YouTube and I like created the channel, I started making content and stuff. Like when you go back and you play back your own streams, you listening to yourself talk, I was like, damn, I do got a radio voice. I didn't even hear it all these years. So I'm like, damn, those people that's been telling me that all these years, they right. I'm like, damn, I wish I would have listened to them like way back then, but it's cool. But yeah, it's funny that you say that though, bro. That's funny.
Yeah, you would have been at that radio station already.
Yeah.
Like Thor Ward in the house.
Don't do your third ward podcast.
Yeah, so but yeah, I mean, I appreciate it though. I appreciate it, So
yeah. What you said it was gonna be called third shade?
She said third, settle down somewhere.
No, I said when you mix together Third World Colombian and Shay's Faith, it equals Third's Faith, So.
Oh, okay, there you go. Your podcast called Third Faith.
Yeah. Look, Shay gonna get you after the stream. She gonna get you.
I ain't gonna be able to shut this down. She gonna be in the backyard like, what you think you doing now?
She gonna be on that IG real quick.
She gonna send me a whole bunch of clues and they're gonna be scrambled. And she know I don't know how to figure that stuff out. But that is Shay. Yeah,
she's very shy, just so you know, extremely shy. On the extreme.
But she might be a private investigator that we don't know about, because she always solving shit.
She said backyard meeting.
Oh man, y'all crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and drop down, but I appreciate you ladies for letting me come up and
You're
Anytime.
welcome.
speak with y'all and just have a dope conversation with y'all. But
Well,
y'all got a nice channel, and I definitely you'll be seeing me over here more often. So
Oh,
well,
cool.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you for becoming part of us, and we look forward to having you on board. So don't forget, drop that link and welcome to
okay,
the channel.
and don't forget y'all, don't forget to catch me over at Lady Love. Lady Love will be interviewing me on her channel this upcoming Thursday. So
Right.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you better show
Thank
because
Yeah, I
uh,
know, I know. Because last time I got mandated at the job to work, so I got it. Though. I'm gonna be there this time. I got y'all.
What time
so you don't
Thursday?
It'll be 6:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Okay,
Yeah,
so 5:30 our time. Gotcha.
yeah, yeah.
okay. So you don't have to work at the plantation on Sunday.
No, I'm off the weekends. I'm off the
Oh,
weekends.
good for
So
you. Good for you.
so took me a while to get there, but but I'm here though. So. But yeah,
Okay.
y'all have a good evening, have a good Sunday, and hopefully y'all have a blessed week. And y'all see me over there on Thursday in Lady Love's channel.
All right. Thank
Uh,
you. Glad you came on board. Talk to you soon. Drop your link.
all right, I will. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye.
All right. Selvin's Kitchen. Thank you for coming in again. Like I said, I'm going to have to go over there to your channel to look at some tasty treats that don't involve meat. But yes, we've been on here for 3 hours. So I think it's time, Shay.
Said she wants to get in the yard.
Huh?
Yard meeting. Then hop up if you don't get in the yard.
Huh?
Or it's out.
Come on up, sister. We ain't got to
Yeah,
go in
there
the
you
yard. Come on
got the
now.
link.
Look,
Grab
come
the
on
link.
now.
Yep,
Yeah,
come
come
grab
on now.
the
Come
link.
on, Shay. Bring it. No, but thank everybody for coming in. I mean, it started out a bit slow, but we ended up having some
Video
great.
before we the
What?
video. The video.
Oh, what about it? Oh, we had some great people on the panel. So I'm going to close it out with this video we put together. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And also, oh, let me see.
Grab the link, Shay.
The poll is 58% say they love being married, 42% say they love being single.
There
Oh,
you go.
ain't that special? So we not too far behind, but here we go. We're gonna let you play this video. Should I have put that in the private chat or what? The link. She got the link?
No, she said she you know how I do it. You know what she's gonna do. She's already got it. She got the hand. She got
Okay.
the link. She'll come in.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this silent movie. Okay.
Just leave the music on.
So sorry we didn't have no words behind that because we was supposed to been explaining what those videos were, but they was a comparison video of married versus single. So
There you go.
like that, we are gonna call it a day and we will talk to you soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Don't forget to hit the like. Bye.
Bye.